The regular season is a wrap. The NBA playoffs are finally here, and there's no better way to cash in on the high-flying hoops action than Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA. Every bucket, every dime, every win means more when you're playing on Prize Picks. So don't pass up the next shot with Prize Picks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Do it live in the 2026 NBA Finals Sweepstakes. Alert! Pick live squares during the NBA playoffs, and you could win a trip for two to the NBA Finals. To enter, just make a $5 lineup with at least one live NBA player pick during any part of the 2026 NBA playoffs. Live player picks are picks made after the game is already in progress. Prize Picks is simple to play. You know the playoff season. I'm all in on LA as always. OKC, baby. LeBron is going to light you up more. Get on the action at Prize Picks is now available in all 50 states, including California, Texas, Florida, and Georgia. Download the Prize Pick app today. Use code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA. Wow. The Timberwolves go on the road and get it done. What a great ball game this was. They snatch home court. The very first game, 104 to 102. Ruins Wemby, historic night where he had a triple-double, but he had it in blocks, which you don't see very often. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Y'all know who I am. I am your favorite Unc. There is my partner and co-host, Liberty City's own, a 6-time Pro Bowler, a 2-time first-team All-Pro. That is Chad Ochocinco Johnson. And the third member of the Big Three, he's a 7-time NBA All-Star from the Atlanta Hawks. That is Iso Joe Johnson. And also joining us tonight is our special guest. He's a two-time champ, one-time champ, 3-time All-Star. From Chicago, University of Kentucky alum. Y'all see him, Antoine Walker. Twan, thanks for joining us.
I'm a two-time champ, Shannon.
Yeah, because you won in Miami,
Miami, right? And in college. And no, Miami and in college.
Oh, Kentucky.
Don't get it. Hey, don't do me like that now. I'm a two-time champ, brother.
NCAA champ and an NBA
It's only
champ.
about 7 of us.
Thank you guys for joining us. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. We would like to thank each and every one of you for your support and your continued support. Those looking to purchase a bottle of Shea by LaPortier, head over to LaPortierCognac.com. If you cannot find it in a state or city near you, it is a premium VSOP cognac, the smoothest, best-tasting VSOP cognac on the market. Hey, try it and compare it against other cognacs, and you'll see that it is the smoothest, best-tasting cognac on the market. Please drink responsibly and stay safe. Well, guys, the Minnesota Timberwolves snatch home court the very first game of this series, 104 to 102. They got a welcome surprise. Ant-Man played. He came off the bench, but he played 25 minutes, 18 big points, 2 or 3 from the three-point line. Played tremendous in that fourth quarter. He was sensational. Joe, we're going to kick it off with you, and then we go to you, Twan, and then Ocho, you take it, and then I'll come home with it. How was Minnesota able to go in there, and San Antonio was playing some very good ball. They closed out Portland, won, 3 straight games, and closed that series out. How was Minnesota able to go in there? Because I don't think anybody had Minnesota to win this game. I don't think no one thought this was going to be a sweep, but I don't think many people had Minnesota to go in and win the first game. How were they able to do it, Joe?
Resilient. I told you and Ocho, I said, man, listen, these Timberwolves ain't gonna be no pushover, man. It ain't gonna be as easy as everybody think. They got some dogs too. They got some guys who can compete, some guys who can move them puppies, play some defense. And then what you want to do with Wemby, Unc Ocho Twan, you want to be physical with him, bro.
They were.
You want to be physical. Yep, he had a triple-double with blocks. So what? You know what I mean? I think as the game kind of continued to go on, he was, kind of starting to wear down a little bit. But both teams was exhausted, bro. Timberwolves was exhausted at the end, but they did what they wanted to do. Twan, you know this, man. When you go into a playoff series, bro, your first mindset is, okay, we got 2 games on they home turf. We at least want to get one.
I got
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So,
I
huh?
honestly, I think you got to give Minnesota the credit, the coaching staff. That was smart. I love the way they did it with Anthony Edwards, bringing him off the bench. So that
Yeah,
forces you now to play him only 25, 30 minutes. You knew he couldn't play a full game. I think that was the check mark number one thing right there, bringing him off the bench and playing him in spurts. It allowed the other guys to get into the flow of the game where they're not dependent on Ant. And I think
right.
that's what really started it. But you gotta give Minnesota credit, man. They was able to play their small line.
Oh
They was
yeah,
able to play their small lineup. I think people don't realize when you look at this game again, they played small in the fourth quarter. They didn't have to
yeah,
play Rudy. So as great
right.
as Wemby was defensively, he's gonna have to figure it out offensively because you can't allow them to play small because the advantage goes to Minnesota if they're able to keep Nas Reed at the five. Because now the mismatches start to happen on the offensive end for Minnesota. So kudos to Minnesota. Big win to go in there and get that. But Anthony Edwards, I thought was great. I thought he didn't force it. He played within the system. He allowed the
Absolutely.
other guys to help him out, and that's why they got the win tonight. The series has switched. It's,
Yeah.
it's going to be a great series.
I believe this series might end up going the distance. The second half, this is what Chris Finch did to Wemby. Held him to 5 points, 2 of 8 field goals, 0 for 3 from the 3-point line, 1 or 2 from the free throw line. He was 0 for 8 from the 3-point line. Ocho watching this game, and like I said, I didn't think this was going to be a 4-0. I thought it would be an extended series because I didn't anticipate Wemby to play. Excuse me, not Wemby, Ant-Man to play until they got back home, guys. That's when I thought Ant-Man would come in.
Right.
But he's progressed so far, so fast that they say, you know what? He's able to give us something, and whatever he's able to give us is more than what we would have been able to get if he was not on the court. So that 18 points that he gave you and great efficiency, 8 of 13, 2 of 3 from the three. Now, he wasn't attacking like he normally was but you know, hey, that knee still probably a little sore. But
tender.
he said, you know what? I still can get my shot.
Oh,
He didn't
yeah.
get fouled, but I thought Chris Finch and the game plan that he had was unbelievable, especially in the second half.
Yeah. Hey, listen, the goddamn Wolves were resilient, huh? They was resilient. They gave Wemby hell. Okay, defensively, he had a shitload of goddamn blocks. That still don't change the fact what they was able to do. They kept the game close. Listen, the game was back and forth. It could have went really either way. If you watch the entire game, they was scoring back to back to back to back to back. The game was close the entire time. And Ant coming off the bench, being able to do what he did, even though he wasn't effective as he normally is, coming off the bench, giving them boys, some minutes, not only minutes, but some effective points as well. That goddamn McDaniels and goddamn Julius Randle, boy, them boys hell.
You know what I was surprised by, guys?
What's that?
Is that when you really look at it and you look at these two teams, they really don't have an answer for Jude Randle. They had Stephon Castle trying to guard Jude Randle in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
You can't do it. I mean, I take my hat off to him because he stepped up to the challenge. He ended up fouling out, but that's a load. You see guys 6'8", 6'9", 240, 250 can't deal with him down there on the blocks. And you got your starting point guard trying to deal with their power forward because you don't really because they like to play small. They like to play Wemby and basically 3s and 2s and 1s.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a 4.
And let me add this, guys. You got to think about this. The Minnesota team has been together for some years now. They've been in the wars.
Yeah.
This is the first trip for San Antonio. You got to think Minnesota's not going to get rattled. They core 7, 8 guys besides Terrence Shannon have been in these wars and played these tough games. So they got an advantage that way. Nobody's talking about that. Everybody's thinking because the Spurs had a great season that this is going to be an easy series. No, Minnesota feel confident. This group has been together. Don't look at the seeds. Don't look at being because they the 6th seed and all that. No, this group that Minnesota got has been together for this probably 3rd or 4th year with this crew. Yeah, when you think about it. So they really kind of got the advantage when you think about it. They not scared to go on the road. Everybody knows their role. And you saw that tonight. If Anthony Edwards can give them that, consistently, I don't know how hurt he is. It's hard for us to tell. But if he gets anywhere to 20, 25 a night, they got a chance to get this thing over in 5, man. I like Minnesota.
Hey, to piggyback what Twan say. I agree with Twan wholeheartedly, especially early when he said when Minnesota goes small, San Antonio got a problem. They got to figure it out because it takes Wemby away from the basket when you got Nas Reed at the 5. You feel me? So if he ain't going to guard Nas Reed and he going to play help defense, Nas got to hit him upside his head every time. You feel what I'm saying? So I like the T-Wolves. I don't know if they can win this series, but damn it, they off to a damn good start. And I got faith in them, bro. I got faith in them. Hey, listen, y'all seen them boys out there competing at the highest level.
They were. They did.
Outside of Wemby, I think Rudy Gobert played some solid defense, gave him some great effective minutes. But outside of Wemby, bro, when he go out the game, man, they get what they want.
Yes. They got no, because they don't fear. At least think about it. He had 12 blocks, but he had about another 5 or 6 alterations where you like, I ain't going in there. I know what's in there. There's problems up in there. But you know who I think? And look, Drew Randall played unbelievable.
Yeah.
He was 5 offensive rebounds. He had double digit. He had a double-double. But I think what goes unnoticed is Mike Conley, because every time they needed a shot to quell the run down, Mike Conley hit a 3.
Yeah.
And remember, Wemby blocked the shot. And the Blues ball was all over the floor. They kick it to Mike Conley in the corner, and he knocks down a 3.
Blackout. Yeah.
That, you know what I'm saying? Because now the crowd is in a frenzy. Look, when Wemby blocks a shot, it's almost like Steph shooting a 3. That's the equivalent of the crowd erupts.
Yeah.
And so now the crowd is going crazy. We just shut them down. We go, somehow Minnesota comes up with the ball. They kick the Conley in the corner, and on left-handed, wop-wop. Right upside the head, and the kind of like, and you know, we've all been there, Joe and Antoine. You know, you scrambling, and all of a sudden you're like, damn, man.
Yeah. But you got to admit,
but
Mike Conley played so good tonight. You really don't have to rush Aaayyy back. You can count it now.
No,
Aaayyy should get now 2 games to come back. You don't have to rush him back. You think about it. He didn't play tonight, and he's playing really good right now.
Hey, I agree with that. I think when you think about it, do you play Ant-Man in game 2 though, or do you let him continue? Do you let him get a little rest?
I would play him. I just think you have to watch his minutes again. I think you put him on a minute count, because if you get a chance to steal game 2, now it's a really, really different series now going back home. So you still want to take a shot at it, but I wouldn't play him extended minutes. You stole you one. Now you can be a little cautious. We got to see how he feel tonight, Joe. You know how this thing is. They got to see how he feel tonight. See how he feel in the morning. If he walking around limping a lot and can't put no pressure on that leg, then maybe you may think about it. But right now, I'm going for the kill. I'm looking to go 2-0.
Yeah.
You know, I think the thing is, Joe, also is that he hadn't did any running. So his cardio, he really ain't in the shape that he really needs to be able to play those extended minutes. So I'll watch out for that. But I'm going to be surprised if game 3 or 4, he's not in the starting lineup. I'm going to be shocked if they continue to bring. Now, I think one more game. I think the game, what is that? That'll be Wednesday. He's off the bench again. I think when they go home, I'm not going to be surprised if he's in the starting lineup.
Probably so. Hey, but listen, I like how Ant-Man pours confidence into his teammates, bro.
Yes.
You know, you see it, especially the young guy, Terrence Shannon. Obviously, I always Drew Randall, McDaniels, but the Terrence Shannon kid, I like his aggressiveness, fellas. I don't know about y'all. I know his first 2 possessions were blocked by Wemby. The second one was a damn goaltender. They missed it. But I like the aggressiveness that he plays with. I like the confidence that they pour with him down the stretch, meaning handling the rock, making decisions. Bro, they got a nice squad, man. They built for this. They built for this San Antonio team.
They built for this run, man. I'm telling you, this team has been together 3-4 years, man. I'm telling you, they built for this. They not scared of no situation. I think all them wars with the Denver Nuggets has made them ready for this type of moment. San Antonio not going to beat them with trying to shooting threes, and Wemby's going to have to mix it up a little bit. He's going to have to post up a little bit. I know that's not his game. I know he's more of a perimeter type guy, but he's going to have to mix it up. He's not going to be able to.
Who is it?
One, because you allow them not to play Rudy. If he's going to stay at the 3-point line, you don't have to play Rudy as much. Now you play into Minnesota's hands with Naz Reid, who can shoot the 3 and make plays off the dribble.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to make a decision, man. It was not or force Wemby to post up a lot more than he's been doing.
Yeah, he's going to have to, because you can't play 40 minutes and only attempt 2 free throws.
Oh, no.
Ain't no way that can happen.
Facts.
Because now you play right into the hands, like you said. We're going to stay small, because the advantages that you have is that when Rudy's on the court, because Wemby can pull him away from the basket. Well, if Wemby's going to stay out there and let him shoot threes, he was 0 for 8 tonight.
Wow.
I think that's an anomaly. I don't think he'll go over again from the three-point line, but he's going to have to be somewhere around, and I'm not saying he needs to be around 14 attempts, but he's got to be 8, 9, 10 attempts a night in order for him to have his impact offensively, because I don't think he can just hover around like you said. And there are a couple of times, I don't know what he's trying to do. Bro, just grab the rebound. He was trying to grab the rebound and all in one motion shoot it, which was unnecessary.
This their first rodeo too, y'all. We got to realize too. This their first rodeo. Just their first time at this group. Where they the high seed. Everybody expects them to win. So they know some nerves tonight, and they got beat by a veteran team who been there before.
Yeah. Hey, you got to give. We got to give Minnesota a lot of credit though. Defensively, bro. I'm talking about they locking down, man. We got to show them some love on that end. And I'm sure coming into this series, there was an emphasis, not giving up too many easy buckets. I know late at the end, they were dead tired and they gave up some offensive rebounds. But for the most part, man, they battling neck and neck with these boys.
That was a good game. That was a really good game.
And give Jay McDaniels credit. He's doing an unbelievable job on De'Aaron Fox.
94 feet.
Yeah. He's doing an unbelievable – because the thing – now, look – He's so long, is that because most of the time you're dealing with a guy that's short.
Yeah.
But hey, even if he beat him on the initial move, hey, he can get a poke here, a poke there, a slide, and he's right back where he needs to be.
Yes,
I thought he did a fabulous job on D Fox tonight. Everybody struggled. Now I'm not so sure that they're going to shoot this pathetic again from the floor, but the one thing that we do know, Minnesota will lock in. We've seen them lock in against the Nuggets on several occasions. So we know the one thing that Chris Finch is going to hang his hat on is going to hang his hat on the defensive end. Because they say, look, guys, we can't just let these guys just like it's a freeway get up and down. We got to put stop cones in their way. We got to make them slow down. We got to make them stop on occasion. But in all case, we've got to be physical with the big guy.
Oh yeah.
If we're physical with him, that is not what he liked. He wants to play in space. He wants to be able to roam, put a body on him. If you see, the shot goes up, find his bony ass and put a body on me.
Hello, hey, how many times did he hit the floor tonight, fellas?
Over.
He hit the floor a number of times, and hey, look, I enjoy watching it because Minnesota understands that you got to keep a body on him, bro. You got to keep it. You can't let him roam freely. You got to chug his ass on offense when he coming through the lane. Yeah, you have to be ultra aggressive with him, and I think that'll slow him down.
Hey, listen, you got to think about Rudy. Rudy, he had the Joker first round. Now you get Wemby. You got to think. You got to give this guy some credit. He got to go against these gorillas. Two are probably the best big men in the game. And Rudy's taking the challenge. We got to give Rudy some credit. I don't want to discredit him.
Yeah.
But if Rudy's able to give you 15, 20 minutes of solid minutes and not hurt you, and then they can go to their small ball, San Antonio in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
So what you think? What you thinking, Ocho? What do you like? So what do you think? What's the counter? What does the Spurs need to do to counter what Minnesota did tonight in order to tie this series up? And they're going to need to go home and get one from them. So how do they tie this series up on Wednesday?
Man, listen, if Fox got to come to the party, Wemby, regardless of how much they pester you, regardless of how aggressive they are defensively, you have to make your presence felt offensively. You got to do what you've done all season long. They got to have an answer. They got to have a counter for the great defense that the goddamn Wolves played. That's the only thing I can think about. Castle, you can't get in goddamn foul trouble so goddamn early.
Hey,
as great as you are,
Randall.
Hey, listen, I understand, Unc, but as great as he is defensively and offensively, he can on both ends of the court, he can give you something. But you can't be a liability too. You can't be a liability.
Hey.
At some point, you got to pull the reins back and play good sound basketball. Not just out there being aggressive, running all over the place with your head cut off.
Hey, but y'all know this is how San Antonio has played all season, by committee.
Yes.
Castle and Fox and Wemby, they may explode and have one of those games where they give you 30, 35 points. But for the most part, look, they got 6 players in double figures tonight. I didn't think that they played bad. I just thought that both teams were great defensively. This was a good backyard old school game, 90s game, to where we lock down defensively. We ain't going to make many mistakes, and you're going to have to beat us making tough shots. This is going to be a nice series.
And you think about Minnesota, they on the road and they only turned the ball over 9 times. Jew had 5 of those. So that's the key. That's a recipe for winning games is taking care of the basketball when you're on the road. You understand you're in a hostile environment. You know this is a team of young athletic guys that want to get out. What's the quickest way? What's the best way to keep them from getting out? Not turn the ball over. Make them take the ball out the net.
Right.
And then you got to think Minnesota's did what they did what they wanted to do. They wanted to get one. I'm pretty sure they wanted to come there and get one. They got that one. Like you said, now I got to think about. I'm going to sit down with Ant. How you feel? You know what I mean? Do we need to push this? Can you get you 2 extra days rest? Maybe not play you game 2 and just get that rest, get ready for game 3. Those are some of the questions Minnesota needs to think about. I would think strongly about that because a healthy Anthony Edwards, I don't think San Antonio can win this series anyway. So you got to figure out if how Ant feels. If Ant feels good, then I mean you can play him in short spurts. But if not, sit him out. You got your one game. You win that stole, and now you got a chance to get him some rest and get an extra couple days. That'll be huge for them.
Yeah,
because if you don't play him on Wednesday, they don't play again until Friday. So now you give him Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and so basically that's almost like 4 days off because he doesn't play until Friday night.
Yeah. I don't think,
and you got to be.
I don't think he can get 100% though, fellas. Like you got to understand him dribbling. Yeah, he had some moves to where he could get by a little bit, but for the most part, he didn't look great. I'm talking about exploding by his man. I understand the injury that he's dealing with, and just by him being out there is a blessing for the Wolves. I enjoy watching him play because he didn't force nothing. Even down the stretch, bro, he let the other dudes bring the ball. Hey, I'm gonna be the biggest decoy out here. They think I'm, you know what I mean? He went to the corner every time and he just cheered those guys on.
Yep.
I think if you Minnesota, you want to be greedy at this point, Twan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
you want to try and be greedy.
Joe, you got to be careful.
Yeah, I know.
Joe, you got to be careful. Hey, Twan and Unc, most time when you got players like Ant that want to play, that come back too soon from injury, they really know they shouldn't be playing and should take a little bit more time. I think the goddamn Wolves have enough, especially offensively, especially with the way they play defense. Ant-Man can take a game off. Certain players, Unc, and you know it. Certain players you got to.
You know what I'm thinking about, Chad? Though honestly, I'm thinking about Jason Tatum. Is just in the back of my head. You know what I mean? That's what I'm just thinking about Jason Tatum in the back of my head. You don't want to get deep in this series and Anthony Edwards ain't healthy. Don't get better. You know what I mean? That's all I'm thinking about. Like you got a free period right now. This game too. Whether you decide not to play him or you can play him. I'm with you, Joe. I do want to get greedy, but it's almost like, man, we got the one. Now we get a chance to get him 3-4 days rest. We may have to play game 2 without him.
Right.
But I think the thing is the problem that JT ran into is that he having to play those extended minutes late. Because remember those games when Philly took game 6, and then all of a sudden now and JT had to play those minutes. It was 3-1. So they end up winning the last 3. They won 5, 6, and 7, right?
Yeah.
So now you got to think about it. JT playing 40 minutes. He playing 40 minutes. You're hoping that you know what. We get them up out of here. JT gonna get a long rest.
Yeah.
Where he didn't get that long rest, and you playing those minutes, and then it was his right Achilles, and I think his left ankle, his left knee that started bothering him.
Not that it's not about him, but we all thought. I told you this a long time ago. I thought he should have set the whole season out. I mean, he played great coming back. Don't get me wrong. But I was afraid that he wasn't going to be 100% anyway. So I just think with Ant and you thinking about advancing, you know you can win this series. I just think you got to play with caution. You got your one game. Hey, take these 4 days off. Let's get healthy. Be ready for game 3. But like Joe said, they might want to get greedy.
They might do. I wonder what's the extent of Aaayyy.
They were saying game 2. They were saying game 2 or 3. Aaayyy will be back.
Yeah, man, they could have used him, but hey, listen, they got like I've been saying, bro, they got a plethora of guys who they can throw at you and who can have big games. You know, I look forward to Minnesota being greedy. Maybe McDaniels play a little better. Obviously, he played a good game tonight, but I'm talking about as far as scoring wise. If Ant-Man sit out, you're gonna need him or Randall to step up, and one of them gonna have to, play a little above their head a little bit.
Well, we know Jew is more than capable of doing that. The thing is that he's got a mismatch. Unless Wemby is on him, but he gonna bang Wemby. The problem is that even if he dislodged Wemby just standing there because he had some opportunity tonight. Wemby said, "Go ahead, I dare you, get that shit out of here."
Why was he trying to shoot them layups? He know he got to kick. Man, you get that offensive rebound, you got to kick that shit out, man.
And Wemby standing right there. I'm like,
Yeah.
there you go.
That man wasn't even jumping. That man was just sticking his hand up there.
Bro, he right there at the rim. But the thing is that Randall is the mismatch because they don't have anybody. They tried Keldon Johnson. They tried Castle. They tried Vassell. They don't have anybody that can bang with him.
Yeah.
So he's on the court, and you talk about, okay, you got him, and you got Naz Reid. Naz is going to be out there by the 3. Yeah. So now Wemby got to play him. He got to stay out there.
Yes, sir.
As much as he want to play halfway in between, he can't because Naz Reid is a great catch and shoot 3 guy. So he can't. Rudy, he wrong. Hey, he's like, go out there. He'll leave Rudy in a heartbeat because they're telling, say, look, if he leaves Rudy, you come and you foul him. Let's put his ass on the free throw line. We're not gonna give him any dunks. If he get points, he's gonna get them at the free throw line.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I agree with you on that, and I do think when Rudy in the game, it makes the game easier for Wemby because you're right. He don't have to go out there and guard Rudy way out there. He can just kind of sit back.
Yeah.
He play that free safety. He play that free safety spot to where he can help off in it because he know Rudy ain't shooting no damn jump shot.
Joe, you watched the fourth quarter? They didn't play Rudy much that fourth quarter. No,
they did.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying throughout the game when he did play, I just seen Wemby kind of sitting back like a free safety, playing help defense, getting all these damn blocks. But you're right. In that fourth quarter, when you go with Naz Reid and you go small, Wemby got to pick a side. Hell, he gonna have to guard or he gonna have to help. Whichever one, we got to make him pay.
Yeah, and you got guys, and Reid is more than capable of knocking down those shots. So you got to honor him. He was 2 or 3. He was 5 or 9 from the field. He was 2 or 3 from the 3. He had 9 rebounds. They had 2 guys with 10 rebounds, another guy with 9. But I just think, look. I don't want to, it's easy to overreact, and I don't want to do that just. I don't want to do that just yet. I think we're all in agreement. We should give Minnesota their due.
Yeah.
This was probably the easiest game because, as you guys said, this is a young team. They haven't been this far before. They don't understand they did a tremendous job on Portland, but as you go rounds, it ratchets up.
Yeah.
And teams that have been there, you look at the Lakers. Rui has been in the playoffs. Austin Reeves has been in the playoffs. LeBron has been in the playoffs. Those guys. So you saw the difference, and you see where this comes in. Drew Randall, McDaniels, Gobert, Connolly, Naz Reid. They've been there. They've done that. They understand. And sometimes, look, and they just want to get out and run. But it's okay. It's okay. You know what? Say, you know what, guys? Let's slow this thing down. Let's get a good shot. It just seems like these young teams, they want to play in the playoffs like they played all this running gun. And I don't really know if you can do that.
No, they can't. And Minnesota's not old. I mean, these are guys that are in their prime. They're young. But they're not playing against an old team. This is a team that's got some youth. Besides Mike Conley, I mean, they got guys that can run too. So they can play just as fast as they want to. But tonight you saw the late possessions. Who's going to be that guy? The one thing I couldn't really figure out, who would be that guy late San Antonio goes to in a 1 or 2 possession game? It was raggedy down at the end. They really didn't get no good shot off.
It looked like if I had to surmise, they're going to put the ball. See, they want to put the ball in Fox's hand. If you saw, he got ultra aggressive late in the ball game.
Yeah.
But he's being defended by McDaniels.
Yeah.
Which ain't no slouch. It's like, we want to go to our best receiver, but he got Pat Surtain on him.
Yeah.
So, okay, now we got to go. And Castle had fouled out.
Yeah.
So now Vassell, you see, Vassell did his thing. Champagne got a couple of offensive rebounds. So that's the problem you're going to have if you come down late and your best guy that can go one-on-one, he's being guarded by their best defender. In Wemby, I think, maybe you can get into a 2-man game with Wemby. Maybe go pick and roll with Wemby and Fox.
What normally San Antonio puts Wemby on that elbow and they kind of isolate him and let him play. But the way Minnesota defends him, he got a guy guarding him whose feet is a little quicker than his.
Yeah.
So he can't get no blow-bys. He has to settle for them jump shots. And I think Minnesota does a great job in keeping guys in front and just contesting, bro. Hey, we're going to have to live with that. Yeah, we ain't going to block his damn shot when he go up to shoot. We're going to have to pat him on his ass in another way if he make it, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
But one thing we ain't going to do is just let him get by us and just have an Olay the way he just dunking the ball left and right.
And just to add, they're not going to beat Minnesota with him going 0 for 8 from the 3. They're not. No. He shoots too many of them.
Or 5 of 17.
Yeah, they're not going to win like that. He has to either shoot less threes and focus on getting to the basket, being around the basket, or he's going to have to make sure he go 4 for 8. 3 for 7. He's going to have to make some of them. You can't go 0 for 8 from the 3 because you bailing Minnesota out. You're giving them, you know what I'm saying? So he's going to have to figure out what he want to do.
But if you look at Minnesota, when teams have did a number on them and they made Rudy unplayable in the fourth quarter, they put his ass in the pick and roll. You remember with Dallas? Dallas put him in the pick and roll. When he was in Utah, the Clippers, they put his ass in the pick and roll.
Yeah.
They said, okay. You say, and now because he wants to play soft coverage. So guys are getting wide open shots, and when he come up there and he tried to dance, they right by him and they lay the ball up.
Yeah.
And your rim protector is out there 20 feet from the basket.
Right.
So if they don't have to play Rudy in that situation, you got Naz Reid and you got Jules Randle who have better feet. Now they're not the rim protectors that he is, but they're not going to be San Antonio's not going to be getting shoot around threes like they would against Rudy because Rudy don't want you to beat him to the basket.
Yeah.
He's gonna play off.
Yeah. And I think when Naz Reid is in there and they run that pick and roll with McDaniels guarding Fox, they switching all that, fellas. They switching that. McDaniels gonna get up under Wemby, and they gonna push and shove him. They ain't gonna let him get down to that low block and get to his sweet spots. They making them boys work, man. This is why that man went 0 for 8. It ain't, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he got a couple nice looks, but for the most part, hell, they taking them legs away from him.
We always talk about playoffs about matchups. Y'all know that. And sometimes, this is not a favorable matchup for San Antonio. This is probably the wrong team for them to be playing because they got size. They got a guy who can close the game out in Anthony Edwards. They got veteran players, so they got active wings that can defend. So this probably is not the best matchup for the Spurs. This is probably one that they probably wish they could have avoided, but this is gonna be a tough series for San Antonio to get out of. I like Minnesota in this series.
I do too, man.
Well, the earlier game wasn't much of a game. New York Knicks.
Now it wasn't much of a game, huh?
The Knicks.
Because I saw, Twan, wait, hold on. I'm going to let Unc go first. Go ahead, Unc. Go ahead.
The Knicks blow out the 76ers, 137-98. Jalen Brunson, 35 points, 2 steals. He was 12 of 18. This is his 15th 35-point playoff game, the most ever by a Knick. OG had 18 on 7 of 8 shooting. Cat had 17 on 7 of 11 shooting. Mikal Bridges had 17 on 7 of 10 shooting. They shot the cover off the ball. They shot 63%.
Man, come on,
They shot 53 of 84 from the floor. They shot 19 of 37 from the 3. Plus, they out-rebounded them. So, if you let Brunson get off to that start right there, it's over.
That's not what y'all said. Yesterday, or day before yesterday, huh?
What we say, Ocho?
Y'all was so confident. Unc and Joe, Antoine. I specifically asked him, who you got in this series? Matter of fact, who you got in game 1? Both of them. They picked goddamn
Ocho.
The 76. Now, let me finish, Joe. I said, Antoine, are you sure you want to do that? Because I think Cat is going to be able to not be one-dimensional, stay at the 3, but give Embiid and Drummond some work. They told me he's too light in his ass. He can't do nothing with Embiid and Drummond. But what did Cat give you tonight?
Ocho.
What he did to you? He gave you 17. He gave you 3 for 5 from the goddamn 3. Where the rest of the points came from, huh?
Hey, listen, y'all. So this the thing, and they probably, Ocho, they probably got excited because they saw Embiid play great against Boston. Boston don't have no bigs. So let's start with that. The Knicks got real big men. So now it's not just they had Jalen Brown guarding Embiid at times in that series. You got real bigs with the Knicks, so it's a different ball game now. He can't just go on a post and dominate those guys. He need that jump shot working. So if he's not making his jump shot, and B don't move the same, so you're not going to do much off the dribble. He's not doing a lot of post moves. It's just a simple jump hook. So they got real bigs that can guard them. So this is a different series. We looking at that Boston series where he kind of had his way. The Boston Celtics played small, played a lot of zone. The Knicks don't got to do that. The Knicks can play you straight up.
Hey, Twan, I understand all that, but here's my thing. Philly coming out of 7-game series, bro. The Knicks been resting a little bit. They got a little rest. Hold up, Ocho, just hear me out. The Knicks got a little rest. This just one game. The Knicks ain't shooting no damn lights out like this every damn game, man. Hell, they ain't shooting like this every game. Come on, they shot 51 from the 3, 63 from the field. Come on, bro. Everybody on their team played great. Brunson had 35. I think Philly gonna have to sit in. Y'all seen they got the brakes beat off them in that Boston series in a couple games. It's still after game 1 and then bounce back and won game 2. It's just one game, fellas.
See, I tell you what. See, this is what I'm talking about, Twan. See, hey, when I was little, my grandma said a hard head make a soft ass. And despite what you say, Joe, I understand what you're saying. Obviously, they come off a 7-game series, but you're not finna sit me say even if they don't shoot from the field like this, even if they don't shoot 63%, this is the matchup that the Knicks are probably gonna come away with. Even in the last series, I hyped Embiid up. I hyped him up. I talked good about him, and he played very well based off what I said. But I knew coming into the series, as great as the Sixers played, this series favors the goddamn Knicks. Again, y'all tell me I don't know ball, but every time I say something when it comes to basketball, I'm always right. And here we go again, Joe. You making excuses?
Man,
we can't make Joe. I'm gonna give you this. You are right. They are coming off a 7-game series, so they'll make some adjustments. It'll be a better game next. But that's a bad matchup for the Sixers when you think about it. The only way the Sixers got a chance in this series, I'm gonna tell you, can Paul George turn back the clock? If Paul George can turn back the clock, and then Maxey, you can't wait. Embiid got to get his stuff. However, he got to get it. Maxey, you got to lead. You can't wait. Maxey has to go out and be aggressive. Bro. You got to go. It's a reason you average 30 points a game. You can't get to the playoffs, and now you want to go through Embiid as the one option. No, you the one option. You see what Jalen Brunson did tonight? He's the one option. You don't wait on nobody. He gets going. That's what Maxey got to do. If Maxey don't get
Embiid bogged him down early. Because if you think about it, Twan, you and Joe right. Because if you look at like the first 8 possessions, they gave it to Embiid, and what he do?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Tried to back it. They're like, bro, come on, no. Hey, we can get to that at a later date and time. We can always. That's one thing we know we can always get. Joel Embiid, big ass down on the block. We can get that anytime we want it. But
right. Hey, hold on, too. Hey, Twan, I'm on the ass tonight. Hold on now. They said we ain't got to worry about big body Brunson because we gonna put Eskimo on him.
They tried everything tonight.
Hey, you goddamn right. They tried. I tried to take.
They put Eskimo on him. They put Paul George on him. They tried everything.
Hey,
a guy like that, get it going. You can't. You at his mercy. Once he see a couple of them,
you can't put that rookie on him. He gonna have his way with that rookie. He ain't the answer. That's definitely not it.
Hey.
I tried to tell him.
Well, nobody don't answer tonight. The problem is he quick enough, but he ain't got enough bricks in his back pocket. You see how Brunson hit him with that shoulder and dislodge him, and turn around and shoot that.
I call Brunson a professional scorer. So for his size, he's a professional scorer. So you trying to play a rookie on him is not gonna work. Paul George can step up to the assignment and give him some length, and he's obviously, we know Paul was a great defender early on in his career, so he probably could do a better job on it, but is Paul George going to take that commitment? You know what I mean? To guard him.
Hey, by the time Paul George got on him, he was already 5 rings.
He's already cooking this over.
Hey, listen, y'all know, especially Twan, when you playing the game, because, hey, listen, I done been in games where guys caught hot, then you try to throw me on them. It's too late, bro. I can't put this time. Keep going. Listen, hey, Unc, I'm with you though. It's like that's my only problem with Philly because it's like they force feed Embiid sometimes, and sometimes it's too damn much, and it takes away from Maxey. Twan, I like when Maxey play like AI.
That's what I'm saying.
I like. Yeah, I like for him.
He up and down. Yes,
I like for him putting pressure, getting up shots, being aggressive. hell, nine shots ain't enough for me, bro.
That's why I say he got to be 1A.
Not even
He
close
has to
to
be
enough
1A.
shots.
Nick, he has to let him be 1A. If you're not gonna let him be 1A, they're gonna get swept in this series. Seriously, you have to let him be 1A and B to get his whenever he can get it. You gotta go behind Maxey, man. It's a reason why he averaged 30 points this season.
Yeah.
Right. And you think about it too,
What's that?
Joe. You think about some of those games where Maxey averaged 30, Embiid wasn't even playing. Embiid wasn't playing some of them games. Now, when Embiid is in there, you got to understand he clogging up the goddamn paint. So if Maxey's going to control and be effective and be aggressive with Embiid in the game, they got to call some type of plays where Embiid is out that goddamn center. He's out the goddamn post. He in the way. He clogging it up.
Hey, listen, I ain't tripping on going to Embiid the first, maybe even the second possession, but him and Cat got a little thing going, and we don't need.
Yeah, he tried to prove something.
Yeah, we don't need that shit right now. We don't need that shit right now. We trying to win. We trying to win. We don't need that, bro. You got to get these young dudes going, man. You got to get Maxey down here. You know what I'm saying? You get him in that pick and roll against Cat and let Embiid pop. Maybe take a couple minutes, maybe even get you a 3, but just to bog down the first 5-6 possessions of the game, come on, man, it's gonna get us out of rhythm. And y'all know once you get out of rhythm, it's hard for a lot of these cats to really get back in rhythm. You know, once the game gets ugly.
And you didn't do
well,
anything.
it's gonna stay ugly because I told you what was gonna happen, Uncle Joe. Now listen, I'm gonna take over this segment because I told y'all before the series even started what it was gonna be like. And even if Maxey want to come down here and be goddamn aggressive, we got Cat sitting down there. Oh my God, yes, that Cat. He's sitting down there. He gonna swat that shit to the other end.
What was Cat at? Hey, what was Cat at in the first quarter? He picked up them 2 damn fouls. That's what I'm saying. They can always get.
And he had to sit down. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna talk to him. Say, listen, we need to be a little bit smart. We need to be a little bit more smarter early in the game.
And you know what else I like too? I like the fact the Knicks are playing small, not starting 2 bigs. So they saving fouls. So you got Cat starting on them, then you come with Mitchell Robinson. So they saving fouls for their big men, not playing those 2 guys together. I like the fact they're doing that.
Hey, but you see what they did? You see what Philly did?
He
got late in the first quarter. They started fouling. They started Hacker Robinson. And Mike Brown said, "Get your ass over here." And he put the other big. he said, "Come sit your no free throw ass making ass over here with me, because you messing up the rhythm." And I don't know what it is. And you know, Twani, I'm sure you and Joe been in games. When the team gets hot, nobody can miss. OG couldn't miss. Mikal Bridges couldn't miss. Brunson couldn't miss. Everybody came in. Everybody was 2 for 2, 3 for 5, 3 for 6, 2 for 4, 6 of 8, 7 of 8. I'm like, well, damn.
Well, let's remember now, OG is on the heater right now. Played great that first series.
Yeah.
He's on the heater right now. He playing great ball. And now you get Mikal Bridges, who didn't play well that first series. Now he started making shots. Now the Knicks become even better. Because remember, he didn't play good that first series.
Nah, I think he might have had one game. I think about it the last game where Joe he had like 24.
Yeah. He started seeing it.
But you know you can count on Brunson. Brunson gonna do Brunson things. But if you let that man go 12 of 18, you're not beating the Knicks. If he shoot that percentage, I don't give a damn what anybody else does. You're not beating them.
Yeah, you're not. And y'all right. They still hot hell from the last damn series shit. I said, damn.
As a matter of fact, they just scored 139.
Man, listen, they still hot, bro. Look, when you look, that man OG barely even been missing. His last 2 games, boy, he unbelievable.
Can you believe OG playing like this on the offensive end?
Hell no.
No.
I ain't never seen this.
Hey, listen, I'm not saying he can't play because I like his game. But the way he's shooting the ball, it's like everything he shoot, man, that shit going in.
It's swishing. He ain't hitting no rim. He's swishing threes. Hey, he Euro stepping, dunking. We look at OG. They got OG before his defense to be able to deal with Tatum and Brown.
Yeah.
That's what they got him for. And now he giving you that, and it goes with Brunson. Look, they're gonna be awfully tough. Now they're not gonna shoot no 63% again. I don't think. Hell, Atlanta said that. They're not going to. Philly probably said, well, they ain't going to shoot like they did in game 6 against Atlanta. And I'll be damned if they probably did one better.
I'm going to be honest, man. I think Philly, they got the blessing. And I'm not defending the Celtics. You play game 7. Jason Tatum not able to go. You able to get out that series. Kudos to them. That was great to be able to. But this is a different animal, the Knicks. They healthy. The Knicks got a good system. These guys been together now 3-4 years together. They in rhythm, man. It looks totally different when you watching it. If you just the floor of the game, how the Knicks play. Brunson knows they know what Brunson's gonna do. Cat knows what he's gonna do. And if they give Mikal Bridges to play at the level he played tonight, it's gonna get ugly. This series could be up with 5, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, Uncle Joe. Even if the goddamn Knicks don't shoot 63%, even if they don't have a scoring output from Brunson like they did, Brunson is always gonna get hit no matter what. But if you get OG and you get Josh Hart to continue playing defense the way he is and contributing a little bit on offense, you get Mikal Bridges to play like he played tonight. You get Karl Anthony Towns to show up, not staying his ass out on the goddamn arc, worry about threes, but middies and putting the ball on the floor, even playing with his back to the basket every blue moon just to let them know I'm not going to be one. You're not going to make me one-dimensional in this goddamn series. I'm going to do something nobody else said I can.
Hey, look.
The Knicks going to win. I'm telling you. Hey, Joe, listen to me, Joe. I know you played the game, Joe, but you got to listen to somebody who didn't play the game that can see the game different than you do.
I got you. I'm listening, bro. I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm listening. Hey, listen. If I'm Philly, I'm starting Paul George off on Brunson, man. Damn that. I'm gonna put Paul George on him to start him off.
You want some height, you want some length to bother him.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put Edgecombe on Hart.
Yeah. But because Hart is active, he gonna offensive rebound, he gonna backdoor cut. So you want a young guy running on the floor with him. You want a young guy chasing him around, keeping the body on him. That'll be a good switch.
Yeah.
But let me ask you a question: when you put, because you know what they're gonna do, they're gonna put Paul George in the pick, and they're gonna run his ass off a bunch of picks.
Hey,
so
we're gonna put him in the blender.
He gonna go off like 17 picks. Is Paul at Paul George's age and Paul George's body and them shoulders? You know, he's had shoulder surgery on both of those shoulders.
Yeah,
his knees ain't what they used to be. How long can he do it?
Well, you want to slow him down. I ain't saying he's going to stop him, but to go 12 for 18, 35 points, hell, ain't no way we're going to win. He's shooting them type of percentage.
Well, you don't expect the game to be a blowout. Obviously tonight, okay, it's a blowout. But if we get into a possession game, 3-4 possession game, I'm going with Joe. I'm gonna try that line. I'm gonna try them defensive changes. I'm gonna try Paul George on him in the fourth quarter, see if he can get a stop, make it hard for him. So you got to be creative with it. But when you get blown out, it's this film right here. I don't even know if you can watch this film.
No, you never watch. Antoine, like you and Joe say, now if I get a 1-2 possession games, now I can give the ball to Joel Embiid. Now I got an advantage because I don't give a damn about your bigs. They can't do nothing with him.
Well, Embiid got to be patient though, Unc Ocho and Twan. He can't be out there too hyped up to where he want the ball every trip down the court. Kind of similar to what Ant-Man, how he kind of just playing his role. Like, man, we ain't got to feature you that much, but when we need you to come through. You feel me?
Yeah. I don't know. Can Embiid take that type? Can he play that role?
No. You got to get no.
Yeah, you got to. You have to. You got to be willing to do that. I mean, that's why I give Minnesota coaches so much credit. The coaching staff, they forced that. Hey, we're not gonna start you. We're not gonna start you. First of all, that way we're gonna sit you 6-7 minutes. Let these other guys get going. Then we'll come in with you. So I thought that was the genius move of the night. Not start them first of all. Now. What can you do with Embiid? Can you tell him that hey, we're not gonna feature you. Let's get Maxey going. Just pick your spots. I don't know that because he had such a good series against the Celtics. He probably started thinking probably think he back.
Hey, you got a point with that. But here's the thing: if he was to accept that role, would he still be high energy, give us great effort, pat guys on the back, keep encouraging cats? That's my thing. Because sometimes, bro, our stars in the game, if you ask them to sacrifice a little bit, they start soaking.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And that's what you don't want from Embiid, man. You want him to really stay upbeat and do whatever it takes for them to win. Hell, it may take for him to get 20 rebounds and have 12 points. Every game, he ain't gonna score 25, 30 damn points. But he can be effective. He can be effective in other ways.
Yeah.
And he needs to be a defensive presence too. Man, you remember Joel Embiid used to go. I mean, Joel Embiid was a hell of a defender.
He ain't got no lift. Shannon, he can't challenge no shots.
Hey, that lateral movement ain't the same.
It's gone. And it seemed like every time I was like, damn, I see him limping. I was like, oh, Lord, not again. Because he come up the court and he's tripped and he ended up tripping on Josh Hart.
Yeah,
he got up. I said, Lord have mercy. I know this man ain't trip his damn self and hurt him.
And then you know what's crazy? And Joe know this. Even though you're not practicing much in the playoffs, I mean, Embiid probably not even taking his sweatpants off on the off days. He probably just shoots some free throws. He ain't getting no reps in. He ain't getting no extra work in. He probably just working on his legs so he can play game to game. So it's hard to just come out there and you ain't in no rhythm. You know what I mean?
Right. Because remember, he just came back after that emergency appendectomy. Yeah. So he was out for 2 weeks. He ain't doing nothing.
He ain't doing nothing.
Hey, look, not only is he not in no rhythm, but hell, he ain't in great shape neither to be able to get up and down with these boys like that. You know what I'm saying?
He was hurt to begin with.
Huh?
I said he was hurt to begin with. Hell, I go 2-3 days without doing cardio. I gained 2 pounds. I know damn well he gained 5'7". And I be egg whites and I be healthy. But let me go a couple of days and don't get no damn cardio in. Man, please. Ain't no way his weight staying the same as mine now.
Absolutely. I know exactly what you mean, boy. But they gotta get more productivity from him. I'm talking about defensively too, bro. Embiid can't just think by putting his stamp on the game that he's going to score 25, 30. He got to find other ways to affect the game, for sure.
Only way Philly can win this series, Paul George has to go from 17, 18 to probably 25 a night. And then Maxey, you got it. Maxey has to be the guy to go get you 30. I mean, I love the fact Embiid is fighting through it and playing, but those two guys got to carry you. Maxey got to be that guy. He got to put that Superman cape on and have a couple nights. So, in the playoff series, your superstar got to have a couple nights.
Yeah, I agree. A minus 28 for Maxey tonight, bro. That cannot happen.
Minus 25 for Oubre. Minus 24 for Embiid. Minus 26. Hell, as a matter of fact, when you lose by 39, ain't nobody going to have no pluses. Ain't nobody going to
Yeah.
Damn.
But,
hey. Yeah, y'all got to start. Unc and Joe, y'all got to start listening.
It's one game, Ocho. One game, brother.
All right. Okay. So when the game happened Wednesday and the goddamn Sixers lose again, what's the excuse going to be then?
Well,
nothing. All they did was hold serve at home.
Yeah, a series don't start until somebody wins on somebody else's home court.
Okay. So y'all done said another excuse already. Okay.
No excuse. That's just the way it works.
Okay, I understand.
Hey, Minnesota and the Spurs. Now we got a damn series. You hear me? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Minnesota and the Nuggets. What happened?
Yeah. This a different Minnesota team, though. Shannon,
Minnesota went to Denver, stole one, and said, "Oh, we got something for y'all."
This different. This a different series now. I see Ant getting better and better. Aaayyy coming back. This a different Minnesota team.
Hey, but
I know, I don't know who, but somebody better turn into Dr. J. Somebody from the Sixers better turn into Dr. J, and the other one better turn into AI Iverson. Because if they don't,
I got Philly bouncing back, man. They ain't gonna get the dough.
They ain't going out like that.
They ain't gonna get the dough blew off of them like this in game 2, bro. They gonna be a lot better in game 2. Watch. Look, not only is it matchups, but it's the adjustments that the coaches make, bro. Philly got to make a few adjustments, and they'll be all right.
I agree with you on that, Joe. I think it'll be a better game. Playing a 7-game series, I mean, that hangover, you had the Celtics on your mind, so now you got to readjust yourself and figure it out. It'll be a closer game, but I don't see it. I think the Knicks getting out this series.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Somebody that's
getting out the series. They getting out the series.
Huh?
Philly. We're gonna give Philly they 7-game series against the Boston Celtics. They had a tough go at it. Took 7 games, so we'll give them that. We're gonna give them that 1 game. But game 2, we need to see a lot of improvement.
Yeah, Knicks better go all the way to the NBA Finals because they won't have a smoother path than what they got right now. Chet Holmgren calls Rui Hachimura the Japanese Michael Jordan, describing his game. Something about those Gonzaga guys. He's a talented guy. He plays a little bit like the Japanese Jordan. Sometimes when you see the turnaround and stuff.
Hey, don't fall for that shit, Rui. He trying to butter you up at their neck.
Hell yeah. Hey, I already know it's gonna be a good. When I see Rui and he done took the Clippers to his own head and it's all butchered, Rui about to go off. Rui going off. Y'all, I'm like, Rui, ain't no way you pay somebody good money to cut your hair like that. That's your job. That's a you job right there. Ain't no way. So when I saw that cut the other night on Joe, I said, man, Rui about to go smooth off on these fools.
Yeah. hey, Twan, you think the Lakers got a chance to win a couple games in this series against the Thunder?
The only way they got a chance, LeBron got to turn back the hands of time, man. Can Bron go get you 35 or 41 night? If he not gonna do that, they don't have a chance because you don't know how Luka's gonna come back. And
Luka ain't coming back. Luka might not be back, even if they got to the Luka might not be back unless they got to the finals. Because what I'm reading, Luka ain't even close.
Oh well, they don't. I don't think they got a chance there. They can't score enough to keep up with OKC.
No.
They can't score enough.
Hey, you remember when they asked Magic, you coming back next year? Magic was like,
nah.
Nah. They can't. I mean, the games hadn't even been close. The games have been 30, 40 point blowouts.
Yeah,
because on the defensive end, they force the turnovers. They get easy buckets. It's just, it's not. Marcus Smart's going to do all he can. We really don't have anybody to do anything. I guess they put Marcus Smart and Vando to try to slow down Shea. But they got so many other guys. They kill you on the glass with Chet and Hartenstein.
Yeah, then Austin Reeves is not a great defensive player. LeBron James is not the same defensive player that he was before, and that's expected at 41. They just don't have enough defensively to stop OKC when you really think about it.
They don't.
That's what makes it tough. That's why you need Luka, so at least you can put pressure on them offensively. You know, Luka still kind of demands a double team. You can kind of slow the game down, make it a little methodical, but they don't have enough scoring, I don't think, to hang with OKC. OKC's young, fast. It's going to be tough for the Lakers to keep up.
Even with Jalen Williams being out, y'all still don't think they got a chance to win a couple games?
Man, they beat the Lakers by 30 with no shade.
Yeah. I think they get one, Joe. I think LeBron could get you one. He could turn back the hands of time and get you one.
Well, I'm you know what? I might go to the game on Monday because they play tomorrow, they play Thursday, they play Saturday, they play.
Now wait a minute, Shaq. Can you?
So I might go ahead.
Can you get a seat? You good? I was just teasing.
Yeah. But I look, like you said. Think about what you just said. Can LeBron, we're asking a guy, Joe, think about this. Ocho, you see what I'm saying? Turn back the hands of time.
We ain't never had no 41-year-old.
Who that is? And why not?
Because they chose to retire. They ain't got it.
No. Father Time retired him. They didn't choose to. Father Time did that.
Yeah, but Unc, this is what you have to understand. We've never had anyone play in the 41, right? For obvious reasons. Injuries. Obviously, when you get to 41, you're not able to do it. But we talk about the chosen one, right? We talk about King James.
Yes.
So we talk about Gloria James' son. So if he's deciding to play to 41, we will always view him and compare him to his old self. So if he's still playing, that's what's expected of him. We can't use him being 41
I compare
as a
you to
reason
your
no
old
more.
self. I bet you can't run 4.5. I compare you to your own self. I bet you can't take your ass out there and run that comeback. Your knees, one thing gonna be over here, the other gonna be over there, and you looking at.
Hold on. I bet you won't bet.
I bet you. You ain't running.
Let's bet.
What you want to bet? I bet you.
I just ran a 4.6 weeks ago.
Hey, you got a real Ocho. You ran 4.6 coming out of college, and that's when you was hungry. You ain't hungry no more. You ain't running no 4.6.
Oh, I'm hungry because I don't want my kids to be able to beat me running.
Oh, they already beat you running.
Man, I trip one of my kids. They think they're gonna pass me.
But no, I don't. And all, joking aside, they might get a game. They might can get a game in LA, but I don't see them going on the road in that environment because the Lakers turned the ball over. And what have we seen? Friday night was the only game that we saw in the playoffs the third quarter didn't do them in. And that's been their bugaboo for the entirety of the season.
Yeah.
You watch the third quarter of the Lakers, they come out lethargic, and if they got to lead by 10, before you know it, the game is tied, and JJ's called a timeout. Oh, if they're down 3-4, now the lead is like 12, 13, because I don't know what it is about the third quarter, and the energy in which they come out the locker room with is not acceptable. And you play OKC like that.
Yeah.
Boy, they'll take a 10-point lead and get it to 30 in
Guys,
no
if
time.
I'm the Lakers, though, Joe, and Shannon, Ocho, I'm playing a lot of zone if I'm the Lakers. I'm going to play a lot of zone. I'm gonna try to save LeBron as much as I can, save his legs. I'm gonna play a lot of zone, and I'm gonna make OKC beat me from the 3. And we know they got capable 3-point shooters. I'm not saying that they don't have capable 3-point shooters.
Yeah.
But I can't let Shea go onto that ISO, the post ups, and him have his way. I gotta play zone, and let's see if they make 10, 15 threes, we go home. But you have to respect the fact of your age. Your best player is 41. He needs to be great offensively. He has to have a monster offensive game. So the only way you can zone and see if OKC can make 15 threes.
Yeah, because and one thing before you go, Joe, if you look at them, Twan, you make a good point, because they ain't guarding nobody off the dribble. They can't stay in front of nobody.
One defender down there, Marcus Smart. That's it.
That's it.
Hey, but Marcus Smart now, he been causing hell in this postseason. Now he been playing well. Yeah. I think he can get Shea some problems. You know, I ain't saying he gonna stop him. We know Shea gonna get.
But can he stay out of foul trouble though? You know, Shea gets.
That's the problem. That
Shea get to the line 10, 12 times. Joe, can you keep him out of foul trouble?
Yeah, well, look, check this out. If you OKC, who you got guarding Brun? You got Chet Holmgren guarding Brun?
No, probably Dort or Wallace.
Yeah, probably.
Nah,
I say
once the guy, the left-handed guy, they'll probably
Chet too little.
They'll probably have Lou Dort or they have the left-handed guy guarding.
Hardenstein?
No.
No.
He talking about
the new guard that came in there for J-Dub.
New guy. They just put him in the rotation. I know exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, Chet ain't guarding. No, hell no. Chet and Hardenstein ain't guarding Bron.
But what I'm saying, if they start checking Hardenstein, Bron playing the 4, one of them big guys gonna have to guard him.
Yeah.
They'll probably guard Rui.
Yeah.
And the other guy guard Ayton.
I think we all in agreement.
Well, the Lakers start Jackson Hayes and DA then.
I think we all in agreement. LeBron James got to go have a monster series for them to have a chance. And
the problem that you have though is that it takes so much out of it. Because if you look at the game 3 that he had that monster game, he came back on that short turnaround. It was not instant.
Yeah.
That body doesn't recover like it was. And I don't care all the hyperbaric chambers and all the red light therapy and all the acupuncture and the needling. Joe, man, sometimes I wake up in the morning, I was like, put my feet on the floor, like, damn, my ankles hurt. Damn, my knees hurt. Damn, my back hurt. And I know damn well I ain't ran up and down no court for no 30 plus minutes.
Hey, listen, I agree with Twan. Bron got to play great, but he also got to have at least one of them 2 dudes come along with him, Twan. He can't do it by himself. Even if he scored 35, hell, I don't think that's going to be enough to beat OKC. Like Rui, he going to have to continue to be solid. I think AR, he's going to have to play great.
Yeah, AR do. He done working his way back.
Yeah, and you gotta hope you get one of them good double-doubles out of Aiden, 15 and 17, 15. You know, he gonna have to give you something up in there. Yeah. Hey, he can't have no game to where he got 4 points and 8 rebounds.
Oh, no.
By 4 now.
They got to up here battle, man.
After what I see, you saw what he did Friday night, what he did to Şengün.
Yeah.
Took him one-on-one. Say, hey, coach, I got this. Hey, if I catch somebody coming over here to double team, I'm going to slap the shot you.
Right.
Get back on your man. I got this.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't think really the difference in the ball game.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
And OKC, they bigs are mobile. But they don't post up. Hardenstein is an effer guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He getting loose ball. Yeah, you ain't running up for him.
Yeah, and Chet Holmgren, he ain't going to be on no block posting up doing none of that.
He'll pick and pop guy.
Yeah, he'll pick and pop guy. So I don't think it can. I think the Lakers got it. I ain't saying they're gonna win the series, fellas. Don't get me wrong, but I think they can get I think they can get a game or 2.
Who Chet gonna post up?
Oh,
At 7 foot tall, 163 pounds.
No
Who he
doubt.
posted?
nobody.
JJ Redick had praise for the Thunder. We saw a stat our morning meeting that the team had back-to-back 10 or more better net rating in consecutive seasons. You're talking about the 95-96 Bulls, 96-97 Bulls, 15-17 Warriors. You're literally talking about two of the greatest teams all time. I said to a bunch of people yesterday offsite talking about the series to me, the Thunder is one of the greatest teams the NBA has ever in NBA history. It's just the reality. They're that good. I think our guys recognize and respect that, and we know what kind of task we have in front of us.
I agree. Hey, look, when you think about it, OKC played against that Phoenix team, and hell, Green, Booker, and Brooks were putting up 20+. And hell, they were still getting their lights cut off.
Yeah, they had what they have, Joe. I think they had like 3 or 4 guys one game had 20+ and still got the brakes beat off them.
Yeah. So you got to be able to slow Shea down. And not only that, Shea can beat you in a multitude of ways. Yeah, we know he can go for 30, 40. But when he had them big assist numbers, 10, 15 assists, getting other guys involved, hey, you ain't got a chance.
One thing about this OKC team and this run that they're on, it's like the Bulls run. They dominate during the season. They make sure they got home court advantage, and they make sure them important games are played in OKC. Even though we know they're very capable of going on the road and winning games, but they make sure they take care of business during the season to be able to have them home games, them important games. So 1 and 2, they get up 2-0, you pretty much over with. So that's the thing too. Can the Lakers on top of have to play good? They gotta win a game in OKC. I don't know if they can win one in OKC. So it's an uphill battle for them.
I agree. And when you look at it, OKC, they still one of the youngest teams in the league, fellas.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not going nowhere for another 3-4 years. They got at least if
the ownership is willing to pay the money, because they paying everybody. Everybody's getting their just due money, and they're gonna be cool with not making the biggest cut. You know, we see these owners when they ain't making their money, they just shake these teams up and blame it on something else. So
yeah, because you don't want to be you don't want to be in that second tier, and you don't want to be that repeat offender, because now you're paying more money as a repeat offender than you actually paying the guys that you actually play.
Look at the Celtics. Look at the Celtics. They paid 2 guys, and they had to let Holiday out the door. Al Horford went out the door.
Porzingis, Horford.
And that's why you lose in the first round.
Yeah. Missed some key pieces.
Yeah, but I think and the thing is that what I love about Antoine, and correct me if I'm wrong, but when I look at the Thunder, they genuinely and sincerely look like they enjoy being around each other. They love playing for one another. They do things together. One does an interview, everybody's standing in the back, and then they go off about themselves. They pouring water on the head. They do. Am I just imagining things, or does it appear that way?
Oh, it does, and I'll take even back further. The year we won the championship, man, I never hung out and partied, and I told you guys the story before. I never hung out and partied so much in my life with my teammates. We had a saying. We had a 15 strong was our saying. You couldn't go to dinner without seeing 7, 8 guys together, and during that season. And it just reminds me of that. Those guys are so close. And then you got a great teammate like Shea. He bought all them Rolexes last year, man. I'd love to have been his teammate. Give me a Rolex. He bought everybody a Rolex last year. So you know they tight. Right. It does make a difference. You know what I'm saying? It really does. When you don't have nothing, Joe know this. When you ain't beefing with each other and you got nothing but love, you play hard for each other.
You're not jealous of people's contract. They came, and it definitely helps that they came up together.
Yeah.
Year after year, they draft. They trade for Shea, and they get J-Dub, and they get Chet, and they got they sign Lou Dort, all these young players, and it's like, okay, this is Shea's team. The problem that you run into is that you find a guy, and he starts to believe I'm just as good as Shea.
Yeah.
Shit.
It happens. I'm just telling you, we've seen it happen. We know, and it happened recently. We don't need to talk about it, but we know it's happened, and it broke it up.
They're on an unbelievable run. I don't know how long it's gonna last. It's gonna last as long as the owners are willing to spend the money and don't mind going over luxury tax.
Right.
And if they wouldn't do that, these guys in their prime, they gotta window next. I like that. They gotta window the next 3-4 years to put some championships up.
Yeah. Yeah.
They definitely have the potential to repeat. It may be even three-peat. The question is, because what happens is that what happens if they lose in between? Do you break it up? Because we saw with the Celtics missed and they just broke it up.
Yeah.
We done with it.
Now, I don't think they break it up unless they just getting the doors blown off of them. You know what I mean? And I think another thing what will keep them being successful is if they can stay away from injuries.
That's true.
You look at the postseason, bro. You look at the postseason because the games are revved up and guys are playing so hard. Every possession is so valuable that we've been having a problem with these injuries. I mean, hell, look at Minnesota. All the key guys they got missing, even though they won tonight. Ant-Man came back, but man, these injuries will derail your team.
Yeah, that's
bro.
True.
And eventually it catches up with you. Yeah, because you got to think about it. You're playing an extra month or extra 2 months. So that means you get an extra month or two less than what the other guys got. That catches up with you. It's just like football. Eventually, the guys keep going to the Super Bowl and going deep, make deep playoff runs, Ocho, and finally it catches up with you. Your key players start getting injured.
Yeah.
In basketball, it's the same thing. Because think about it. The season's over in what? Beginning of
April, second week of April.
Second week of April. And you going to the third week of June.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's true.
So
because I agree with you on that. Because then if you go to June, you're not touching the ball till probably August. You're gonna go on a vacation. You ain't touching the ball till August, so you're behind on your workout schedule. You know what I mean? So you coming in season, you using that first month, and Joe know this. You guys know that using that first month of training camp to get in shape.
Yes, sir.
And that's where you fall. That's where the injuries happen at. You know what I mean? So that's a great point. You got to take advantage of. That's why OKC got to ride this wave. You got it going. You got to ride this wave all the way out.
Hey, and think about it. It's rest over rust right now for OKC because they've been sitting for so long. They swept their series.
Yeah, that's true.
So they was sitting and kind of watching. So, with them still being a young team, you think they're going to come out and be, balls to the wall, but you never know how that can work, bro. When you've been sitting out for so long and you ain't really had that bump like the Lakers been getting, I think I think the Lakers got a good chance of going there and potentially steal game one.
That's probably their best shot at making the series. They need to steal game one. I do agree with you on that.
Please get one of these things at home. To be honest, I ain't really anticipate them because OKC is a tough place. A whole lot. I mean, unless maybe the Thunder. I think Boston went in there and won, but ain't a whole lot of teams went in there and kicked their ass on their home court.
It's like a college town in OKC, bro. Like they real fanatics in OKC about their team, and they done won a title too, and understand that they got a chance to repeat.
Oh, you can't even get a good steak in OKC, man. You got to eat room service, man. You can't even get a good steak down there. You got to eat room service, man.
but they ain't got anything. They ain't got anything, but they got college. It's a college town. Yeah. So they got OU and they got Oklahoma State. You ain't got no baseball. You ain't got no hockey. You ain't got no football. This is college. College is long gone. And so this it. All they got to do is cheer for their team. And they've got something to cheer for. They've got something to cheer about.
Yeah. They're on an amazing run. They got some years left too. They young. They ready to go.
Yeah.
Twan, we're going to get you out of here on this one. Yahoo Sports trade idea. The Nuggets received Kevin Durant and a 2029 first-round pick via Phoenix. For the Rockets received Jamahl Murray. I told Ocho, I was talking to Joe and them, and I was like, I would not be surprised. I think there's a greater chance that he moves on. You hear the rumblings, and I don't know what's true, the burner phones and this and that. So I don't know what's true. The guys having to adjust. It was reported that they have to adjust to KD's moodiness. I don't know. I'm just saying what I read, and I don't know what's true and what's not. But I would not be surprised if KD moved on. Would you be surprised if he moved on? And where do you think is the ideal landing spot for Kevin Durant?
I would be surprised if he move on because he's 1A. He's the first option with that team. So I think he still wants to have the ball in his hands late and make decisions. It's hard to say because KD, you would think he would want to win and go join another team where he can actually win, play for a championship. I can't see a young team taking him. So it would have to be a team that's think they need a score to get them over the hump because he's gonna.
They propose to the Nuggets. You see him playing alongside Jokic.
What are you gonna give up though? It depends what they're playing with.
Jamahl Murray.
Jamahl Murray.
You gonna give up?
You give up. The Nuggets received Kevin Durant and a 2029 first round pick for Jamahl Murray.
Nah, I'm not coming off Jamahl. Him and Joker had too much success. I couldn't do it.
Hey, hold up. You don't think that kind of ran its course though, Twan?
Well, I don't know if Gordon is not hurt, are we having a different conversation?
Right.
But the last 2 years he's been hurt.
Yeah,
Twan,
that's true.
And as you get older, you don't get healthier.
That's true. I would love to see KD be on a team with a chance to win a championship, but Houston don't have enough pieces. We all know that. They're young. Udoka's a great coach. They did a terrific job. I don't know how you guys felt. I felt like they overachieved this year. I didn't necessarily particularly like their roster. Fred VanVleet's going to come back from an ACL. Can he give you something? I mean, he was playing great before he tore his ACL. Can he give you something?
Yes.
I mean,
yes. They needed a point guard. They tried Shepard. Shepard is not a point. He's a shooter. Armin Thompson is not a point guard. They need somebody that can orchestrate the offense when it gets chaotic. Somebody that can be calm. VanVleet was a start. I don't know if he started. I think he did start on that championship team, or he played quality minutes in Toronto, so he understands it. I think when you look at it, you're like, damn, they were just the number 2 seed, lost in 7, and now they get KD, who's a better player, and all of a sudden they lose in the first round. Because you understand, you know how fans are looking at it and how the organization is looking at it. Like, well, damn, we get KD, who's a top 75 player in the history of the game. We give up Green, who's talented, but he's young. Dylan Brooks really found himself because he got an opportunity to show that he was more than just a defensive guy. I think he had his best season of his career. And it's like, how do we go from the 2 seed and losing in 7 games to all of a sudden we lose in the first round?
Hey, think about this, though, guys. How about if you feel like you can't get over the hump with KD, maybe try to put him in a trade package, because you got a good nucleus. The nucleus that Houston got is good. When you think about Reed and obviously Şengün in the middle, Smith at the wing, they got some pieces.
And
Thompson, they got some pieces. Put KD in a trade. This is going to be a great draft. Get you another young guy. Get you another piece.
Hey,
but does the young piece get you closer to a championship?
You might be some years away. OKC's going to be around for a while. So you OKC's there going to be around, and then Minnesota's not going anywhere. So you got to think about that. So if I can move up in the draft, it's supposed to be a good draft. Maybe get a good pick, somebody that may think KD got 2 years left and want a shot with a KD. May look at that direction too, because I don't think you're not going to get it in the free agent market.
I think it's a little overreaction. Honestly, I think you keep KD. You got to understand, man, if the man don't get hurt in practice before the damn series start, he had 20 in the first half to one. He could score the ball, bro. You know what I mean? Outside of that, he didn't have a point guard for real. He didn't have VanVleet. I think you run it back at least for another year. And then if you don't make no improvements or you don't get it done, then I say move on from him. But I just think they underachieved in the postseason because hell, he never really got to play.
Yeah, he was hurt.
He played one game, bro. That game 1 where he had when he had
20 in the first half, and then they did a great job of doubling and getting the ball out of his hand. He had 3. But here's the point. Joe, let me know what you think. For me, just observing and watching, and I've studied the game and watched it, as guys start to age, the impact in the game is not the same. His 25 and 30 points don't hit the same like they did 5-6 years ago.
I agree.
Is it just me, or am I imagining things, or how do you guys see it?
No, I agree.
No.
I agree. I think not only is his 25 a little different, I think he's still efficient, Unc Ocho and Twan, but I think the defensive part of his game where he used to be pretty damn good.
Yeah,
it ain't like it used to be. It ain't.
And then the 25, and Joe know this: if you're not really getting double teamed. And that means, because if you get double teamed, that means you're getting other guys shots, you're making other people better. People are playing KD straight up. So if you're playing him straight up and he gets 25, you will take that any given night, because you ain't running around doubling, letting these other guys get off. So I think when you're scoring 25 and 30 and getting a double team, that's when you've been effective in helping the team out even more. But KD nobody double teams him anymore. They take that 25. They take that 30 from him on a one-on-one side. So if he's not getting the double team, that's what makes it hard.
Yeah.
And when they do double him, because and we watched the Lakers, and the Lakers did a great job of this. You go back and look at his numbers when he played the Lakers. Look how many turnovers he had.
They did the best job out of anybody.
They started trapping him, and he doesn't know where the ball, and he's throwing the ball away. He's had 7 turnovers, 9 turnovers, and you're like, damn, KD.
Most scorers don't like to get double teamed. You just like,
Well, the thing is, it's how you double. Yeah, scores don't like to get double teamed, but at the same time, it's like, damn, every time I come across half court, you doubling. Every time I run a damn pick and roll, you doubling. So it makes you want to stay away from it. And it keeps you thinking and guessing, second guessing yourself, because you like, damn, if I go into my bag and I mess around and make the wrong move, it's gonna be another guy coming and trap to get the ball out of my hands. So it keeps him guessing while he's on offense, and I think it takes him out of rhythm.
Yeah. Could you see him I don't see it, but I mean, I got to throw it out there. Could you see him reunited in Golden State? Even though he won championship, that seemed like those were the worst 3 years of his career. The worst 3 years of his career.
No, Shay, man. Draymond Green killed that.
Yeah.
Draymond killed that.
Yeah. Hey, and it seemed like that's super personal too, to the point I can't see him revisiting that.
Not as long as Draymond over there, he ain't going back over there. That's killed. That's done. He just, he has to accept the fact now, he was always been the one option. There's nothing wrong. And not saying he can't be a one option on another team, but he has to go with a little bit better supporting cast. Guys that get him some shots, some easier shots. As you get older, ain't nothing wrong with getting a guy get you a layup or two. Everything can't be, jump shot, pull up, jump shot to the right, jump shot to the left. Everything is real hard for KD. Ain't nothing easy. He just played a whole season without a point guard. It's so tough when you didn't have a point guard the whole season. So it makes it tough. He just got to find the right niche team if he wants to play for championships. He just want to play, stay in Houston. I mean, if he just want to play ball and have these kind of outcomes, stay in Houston. But if not, you got to go join another star. And we saw he played great with other stars. I mean, he got him some rings, some MVPs. I mean, he played great with stars. So it's not like he can't do it. He's played with other great players.
I think he's better when he plays with other greats because he don't have to work as hard. He don't have to exhaust himself offensively, and he can just kind of do what he love to do, and that's just go out there and hoop. When you got to carry the load, bro, that shit tough, man. It's tough. When they look for you to score, when they look for you to distribute, be the playmaker, you got to, man, that's a lot for a guy who's 37 years old, bro.
But you do realize what comes along with playing with other great players is expectations are heightened. You remember when he went to Golden State and they were the favorite. They're going to win. They're going to win 75 games. At this juncture of your career, I don't know. And he's not the biggest fan of talking to the media. Hey, he much rather get on his phone and tweet if somebody say something reckless. I don't know if he has the best relationship. I mean, hey, he does his obligation. You ask him a question, he'll answer. But I just don't know at this juncture. This is what Bill Simmons says. Bill Simmons says LeBron, KD, Clay should find a way to team up with the Warriors. I'm all in on LeBron going to Golden State next year. Can I have Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson join him? Let's go full expendables. And Golden State ends up with LeBron, Curry, Durant, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Al Horford. Even if I be rooting for this team, first of all, every game they play would be a sellout. Couldn't be harder to get tickets. Half the fans would be rooting for the Warriors wherever they go. Steve Kerr comes back, 2 more years for him, and we're off. We're ready to go. That ain't happening.
I don't necessarily like that team. I don't know. I mean, that's an old team now. They old.
They ain't defending nobody.
Ain't nobody taking that challenge.
Hey, nobody. Hey, quick guard, because that's what give the Lakers problem is fast, quick guards.
Yeah.
That's why they can't do anything with Murray. That's why they can't do anything with Shea. Ant-Man gets whatever he wants. Anytime they got – so what you got 40 – you have 42-year-old LeBron, a 38, 39-year-old Steph, a 38-year-old Kevin Durant. Al Horford got to be damn near 40.
We saw that movie before when it was Shaq, Karl Malone, Gary Payton.
Karl Malone, yeah.
And Kobe Bryant. We saw that movie before. One injury and it's over. Karl Malone went down and it was over with. We saw that movie before.
Man.
Antoine, thanks for
Right.
joining us tonight, man. We really appreciate your insight on the games tonight. The Knicks 137, the Sixers 98, and we saw Minnesota steal home court from San Antonio thanks to a 104-102 victory. Twan, thanks for joining us tonight, man. Come back again
Yes,
soon,
sir.
bro.
Twan, love,
Yes, sir.
fellas.
All right, guys.
All right,
All
bro.
right.
Yo.
Joe.
That's my dude, bro.
After blowing a 3-1 lead, the Detroit Pistons and the Orlando Magic, after blowing a 3-1 lead to the Detroit Pistons, the Orlando Magic have fired Jamahl Mosley as head coach after 5 seasons. Mosley led the Magic to 2 division titles, 3 consecutive winning seasons. The 47 wins he authored in 2024 was the most by the franchise in any season since 2011, and 3 consecutive playoffs appearances were the most since Orlando reached the postseason 6 straight times from 2007 to 2012. Joe, was this a fair firing? The Magic moving on from Jamahl Mosley.
I don't know if it was fair, fellas, but from the looks of it, they was gonna fire his ass anyway. Unless his ass won a championship, they was gonna get rid of him anyway. But I don't think it helped the fact that they blew that lead in Game 6. You know, to be able to continue to keep playing.
Have a 24-point lead.
Yeah. So and due to them first round exits over the past 2-3 years, Unc and Ocho.
Yes.
I think they're ready to move on and get a new voice in that locker room. I really do.
The reports are he and Banchero, who's their best player, don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. They've kind of publicly spatted last month and a half, 2 months of the season. That's never a good thing.
Yeah, no.
Most coaches are going to lose that battle.
Every
if
time.
If you're battling your superstar, your best player, management is probably going to go with the player.
Absolutely.
Because they feel they can get another coach.
Absolutely.
The likelihood of you getting another Paulo Banchero, not very likely. So more times than not always, but more times than not, they're going to side with the player.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's typically how it goes, man. That's why you see a lot of these top players, the stars on these teams, bro. It's easy for them to get a coach fired. You know, hey, if we don't have the same vision, we ain't seeing eye to eye, and I'm a little disgruntled as a superstar, and you voice that, they getting the coach out of there first thing.
Even if you won a championship.
Yeah.
Because our Magic won a championship with Paul Westhead.
Yeah.
But he's like, he wanted to slow it down and Magic wanted to go. He said, hey, Dr. Bus, y'all gonna have to move me, man. I can't play like this.
Yeah.
No, don't worry about it, man. You ain't got to move. We gonna move him.
Right. That's how it worked. Yeah. They cater to the stars, bro. Y'all know basketball is a star-driven league.
Yeah. More time than that. Now, unless you're a big-time quarterback, but you got to be really, really big. I'm talking about really, really big with a couple of champs. Now, you ain't getting Coach Belichick fired. I mean,
no.
But probably you're not gonna get Andy Reid fired.
Yeah.
But this situation right here. But if you just like reading the tea leaves, Paulo Banchero saying one thing, Jamahl Mosley saying something different, and you see, I'm like, they really doing this publicly?
Yeah.
I understand, behind closed doors, Ocho, you might say one thing, but we're going to put on a united front publicly.
Yeah.
That's one thing we're going to do. Hey,
bro,
we're gonna, I don't really rock with you. And, kick rocks. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to walk down the street, take your shoe off. And the first rock you come to, kick it.
Yeah.
But publicly, man, he's unbelievable tonight. And this is what we expect from him. We know this is why we select. I'm saying all the right things. I don't know what the guy. But when they started voicing this thing publicly, I was like, man, this thing ain't gonna end well, bro.
No, not at all. Not at all. That's and typically when you have a star, they not really gonna go to management and be like, hey man, you gotta get this dude out of here.
No.
It typically comes out during interviews, during press conferences. Right. You may hear little things and you have to read between the lines. Without really throwing a coach under the bus. But I do understand what you're saying, because I think Banchero did say something that was kind of, if you read between the lines.
Slick.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh. Because here's the thing, hey man, what do you think about the coach? Huh? Do you like the direction we going in? We going somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving you. See, if I don't give you an endorsement, that's an indictment.
Yeah.
Right? Because you and Ocho, man. Yeah, Ocho, all right. So I mean, that's okay. The ownership, management is going to deduce there's some friction.
Yeah.
Now, eventually, you're going to come across enough people. You're going to ask an athletic trainer, or you're going to ask some people that's close to ball, somebody close, and they're like, "Yeah, they be going at it. There's no love lost between these two."
Yeah.
And it's best that we move one or the other. We can get another coach. You ain't going to just get no Paulo Banchero.
Yeah, no.
So, Jamahl, and he might go get another job. I thought he did a phenomenal job, but you have to seize that moment. You have to, when you have that opportunity to slam the door, you got to slam the door.
And dealing with having to deal with what Orlando had to deal with this year with all them injuries to their top guys. Hell, that didn't help neither, man. Didn't help neither. Because I feel like they underachieved, Unc and Ocho. They were much better than the AC. That's why I feel like they gave Detroit such a great run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they need to score. Jalen Suggs is a phenomenal talent, but bro,
I told you who they need. They need Darius Acuff over there at the point, bro.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Acuff, nice.
Yeah, man. Can you imagine having him, man? Because, see, if you got a scoring point guard playing pick and roll with Paulo, man, that's going to be almost unstoppable, bro.
Because you got Bane that can shoot the ball.
What?
Franz Wagner, if he can stay healthy, he can shoot the ball. He can also put the ball on the floor and get to the – we saw the bag with Banchero. And as we talked about it, this is the expectations.
Yeah.
This is the expectation for him. You can't go back, bro. People saw you drop 45. People saw you drop 38 in back-to-back games.
Yeah.
Bro, you got to realize, now you set the bar up here, bro. You can never go below this bar. You got to always clear this bar.
You're right. It's tough, bro. I think Banchero got to get in the lab. He got to get in the lab this summer, Unc and Ocho. I'll say get in a little better shape because I expect for him to be an all-NBA player next year, bro.
Absolutely.
With this type of performance that he had, from the play-in all the way to this last game against Detroit, 7 games, bro. He got the potential to be a real big-time superstar in this league.
Big time. Yeah, he should be an all-star. He should be an all-star for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
And when they talk about historically great Magic, when they talk about Shaq, and they talk about Penny
Dwight,
Hardaway, and they talk about Dwight Howard. He should be what? Hey, man, y'all remember Paulo Banchero?
Yeah.
That's how they should be talking about him.
One of them ones.
Yeah. He should be a Mount Rushmore Orlando Magic.
Yeah, I agree.
With Shaq,
Magic
Penny,
players,
and Dwight Howard.
I agree. And don't let them add enough talent to where they can end up contending for a title, bro.
Make some noise.
Ocho Joe, I've been wanting to talk about this video for a minute. Take a look at this.
What happened, man?
I'm not sitting in the back seat. You need to get out. You gonna sit in the back seat today? You need to get out. I'm not sitting in the back seat.
My mom is coming, so I ain't gonna lie. You gonna have to get in the back. What you mean?
What you mean you're not coming? I'm not sitting in the back seat.
It's not that deep. Just sit in the back seat.
Okay, bye. Y'all not married anyway, honey. You don't we just going somewhere. You act like you gotta sit in the back seat forever. Okay, bye. That's real crazy. Like what?
Hey,
If it's not that deep, why should they get in the bag?
hey, listen, it's that the fact that she was willing to sit on the front seat, not let his mama get the front seat. I mean, that's a red flag right there. Like I couldn't deal with that. you shouldn't have to tell your woman if your mama's coming somewhere with you that your mama's sitting in the front seat.
Man, hey,
That woman always comes first.
Hey.
Ocho,
No
so
matter
so
what.
that means so if she sits in the back, that means she's not first.
Man,
hey,
please.
hold on.
I wish you would try to get Hurricane Paul to sit in the goddamn back.
Go ahead, Joe. What you
The
thinking?
hell you say?
I'm gonna just keep it 100. My mama wouldn't trip like that.
Thank,
My mama wouldn't trip like that.
thank you, Joe.
And you know what I mean? Like, it seems to me that the mama, she ain't really feeling shorty no damn way.
That's it.
Yeah, you can tell.
Hey, I
I
can hear it in the tone of her voice.
Yes.
She about sick of
Right.
her shit any damn way. She wasn't
Yes.
feeling in the first
Yeah.
place. So
She don't want her son to be with her anyway.
there you go. There you go. I'm gonna just keep it real, bro. Like I ain't think it was deep. I felt like moms could have sat in the back, and it made me think about my mother. My mom wouldn't have acted like that. She wouldn't have been tripping.
But Joe, even if your mama wouldn't say nothing, even if your mama wouldn't say nothing, your girl should know out of respect, if your mother's coming with us somewhere, she needs to be sitting in the front seat. That's just etiquette in general. Even if your mama wouldn't trip. My mama, she gonna cuss out. That's my mama. She gonna cuss your ass out if you even attempt to sit in the front seat.
Well,
Now, even though your mama wouldn't trip, whoever you're dating at that time should know and understand that.
my mom tell him from the jump, get in the front. Why the hell I don't want to sit up there with him.
Yeah.
I understand.
Honestly, and I've never had my girlfriend sit in the back and my mom sit in the front. My mom has always wanted to sit in the back. That's just me. And I'm not saying, hey, to each his own, and how you handle it, how you want to, and the way and the tone in which she talked. Oh, it's not that big of a deal. If it's not that big of a deal, why you didn't sit in the back?
Right.
You made it a big deal. You tried to show out, and the son, I forget what he said, bro. You got to handle that. Come on now.
Yeah.
If your mom not feeling that, don't even bring her around. Don't put your girl in that situation, and don't put your mom in that situation.
Man, y'all tripping, bro.
What you mean?
Y'all tripping. I don't care what my old girl going. Boy, if Paula Antoinette Johnson going somewhere with me and my lady, somebody I'm dating, she already knows she's sitting in that front seat. Period. Case closed. Cause you gonna get left. This one here gonna always be here. Hey man, please.
I mean,
man.
I agree with Joe. I'm with Joe on this one. This dude, like I said, but my mom, it's not that big of a deal. My mom would never have tripped like that. It was almost like you said, Joe. She's not feeling her, and she wanted an opportunity to shine on her.
Yeah.
But I can congratulate the lady. Say, you know what? Hey, I just get in my car and I follow y'all up there.
Yeah.
It ain't no big.
Hey, you can tell in the tone of her voice, bro. From listening, I'm listening to mom talk. That's a tone that sound like, all right, you on your last damn straw with me. You know, you tripping about this damn front seat. That's what it sounds like to me.
I will say this, and I've learned this from my grandfather and my grandmother. Don't nothing come between them two.
Yeah.
Not the kids, not your family, not her family. Barney and Mary Porter was a united front. If Barney said no, don't you take your ass to Mary and ask. If Mary Porter said no, don't you take your ass to Barney, and that's it.
Right.
So the Bible speaks, don't nothing come between them, because if I guarantee you, if you let mama, you let daddy, you let kids come in there, it won't be long before you're here. It won't be long.
Yeah. Damn, hey. But yeah, that's what it sounds like to me, fella.
And like I say, hey, every woman that I've dated, when my mom would come, my mom in the back seat. She already there.
Yeah.
So she's not gonna give you. And they would say, Miss Mary, Miss Mary, you want to sit up? No, I want to sit in front. I want to sit right back here.
Right.
That's just the people that I've dealt with. Everybody doesn't deal with it, but I'm just saying it just came off as nasty. It came off as mean-spirited. That's what it came off to me. Because she could have said, well, baby, I want to sit in the front. She could have said it in such a way, but the tone lets me know that, hey. And like I said, bro, if it's and this is not the first time something like this has come to it. It came to this, Joe.
Yeah.
Ocho, we know this is not the first time. if it's going to continue, don't put the lady that you're seeing. If you're not married, don't put her and don't put your mom in that situation. Don't put them in that situation. Just don't.
Yeah, I don't know. My mama would have been gladly to sit back there with her grandchild, boy. She ain't. Hey, that's just how she was, bro.
Absolutely. Well, look, like I said, Joe. Hey, everybody. Hey, Ocho say, hey, Paul Hurricane gonna be in the front.
hey, Ocho.
Hey, I'm gonna make sure she in the front. Cause anybody that ain't wearing no ring and all I'm doing is taking you on dates and fucking you anyway, you getting your ass in the back. Cause you probably ain't gonna be here for the long haul anyway. Half of the people we dating during this time of when we were outside like that, man, them people seasonal.
But you got your kid. You thought enough of it to have her give her kid.
Hold on, mama gonna be here forever.
You thought enough of that woman. You say she was seasonal, so you gave a seasonal
mama
kid.
Gonna be, like I said, mama gonna be here forever, kid or not.
So if she don't ride in the front, that means mama's not here now.
What did I just say? Mama gonna be in the front no matter what. I don't care who it is, and whoever it is, know better.
Well, like I said, you know your mom. My mom is kind of, I guess, me and Joe kind of like this because my mom getting in the back. She just gonna get in the back. That's just the way it is.
See, my mama. You see how Shorty got in the front first, and the mama was looking like, hold on, I know this ain't in the front. Like my mama wouldn't have done that. Shorty would have got in the front. My mama would have
got right in the back.
Got right in the back, no question.
Yeah.
Hey, wife comes first. They wasn't married. The situation, so we got to stick to the situation.
No,
either just women that we're dating.
I didn't say wife.
I
didn't say my wife. I said anybody that I've ever dated.
I'm just saying in general. Someone that we dating has no authority to be sitting in no goddamn front seat, especially when your mama going somewhere with you. Either just when we date now. Now, if it was my wife, that's a completely different
Why is it
story.
different?
What? Your wife always come first. What you talking about?
But you said, hold on. You just said Paula is always gonna come first. You just said that, even with wife.
I said in the person that all of we're doing is dating. The title is nothing but a girlfriend. My wife in the Bible as a brother of the cloth. You know the wife comes first.
Ocho, honestly, I would be honest. I don't believe you would. I think if your mom was alive, and even if you married, you're gonna put your wife in the back.
For one, the woman I married, know my mama coming in the front anyway, or we wouldn't be married. Let's start there.
Thank you, Joe. So it doesn't matter the title, does it, Joe?
You didn't listen to what I just said. The woman that I'm marrying and jumping the broom with is already gonna know that my mama going in the front anyway.
But you just said your wife would come first. As a man of the cloth, your wife would. Joe, did he not just say that?
Yeah.
Hey, see, you're not understanding. The woman that I'm marrying is gonna understand, even though I put the ring on your finger, and even though we've made that vow before God, you understand in that situation that my mama is still going in the front.
That's you just said, as a man of the cloth, the Bible teaches us.
You're not listening to me. You hearing me, but you're not listening.
I'm listening to what you said. Joe, hold on.
Listen to
Joe,
me.
what did he say?
He's saying shit. She basically gonna have to get in the back regardless. His mama gonna come first.
Thank you. But he said, that's not my wife. That's seasonal. But if I had a wife, it doesn't matter.
She would have an understanding to anyway let my mama go in the front anyway, whether we married or not.
I thought you said nobody comes in front of your wife.
She would understand.
Why does she have to understand? Why your mom can't understand?
The same way that she understands why I put a ring on the finger, because she understands certain things even though we're married now. What are you talking about?
That's not what the Bible teaches us.
The Bible?
That's what you said, you're a man of the cloth.
Hey, stay with me real quick now. Don't do that. Who following all 10 commandments?
So don't mention the Bible. You're not a man of the cloth. You're not a man of the cloth then. That's okay, and I'm okay with that. This man here, chat. Y'all see what I go through. Y'all see what I go through with this man here. But no, like I said, me, in the relationship that I've had, my mom is always just getting the back. Because my mom is going to be, My mom is always going to be ready. She already in the truck. By the time I get downstairs and get in the vehicle, my mom is asking, what we drive, what we going in. We going in the truck. My mom already sitting in the back seat.
Yeah. Yeah. That's mine.
She done got in, turned the car on, got the air conditioner running. She in the back.
Yeah.
Even if one of my girlfriends would try to get in the back, she's like, nah, get up there in the front.
Yeah.
The hell you sitting back here for?
Yeah.
That's to each his own. I mean, look, they're gonna be varying opinions.
It sound like Hurricane Paula ain't play no game this year, Ocho.
I tell you one thing, it wouldn't even have to be my mama. I don't care who I'm with. Yeah, it's going in the back regardless.
You put your girl in the back in front of the kids. The kids going in the front.
The kids.
Oh no, the kids always go in the back. They look badass. They always touching the AC. They touching the radio.
I'm finna say, cause you showing out. You showing out.
Hey, I got one right here, man. Look at this one. Let me see something. Hold on. Where's she at? You see her?
She on that couch.
Yeah, on my little bed when I be
getting that French fry.
Lay down.
Hey, you be taking your little naps right there.
Yeah, how you know? Yeah. So I lay down there on the couch. It look fold up, little sofa bed. It unfold, and I watch TV right above my head, boy.
Nah. But now, like I said, I mean, it's just like, I don't know. I guess it's just like I don't know. My grandmother never learned how to drive, so it wasn't enough for her. She get in the back quick. I'm like, I ain't no taxi, Granny. Get in the front.
My grandma be moving.
You know, the old people go jump straight in the back, Joe. They don't run around the front seat. They get in the back seat. I'm like, Granny, get in the front seat.
Hey, my grandma, she love to drive, boy. She couldn't wait to get out and about. She couldn't help. She never stayed in the house. I'm gonna keep it real. She stayed on the go.
No, my grandma said, and telling you how to drive. You put your blink on, Granny. You ain't right. What you mean? Now put my blink on.
Hey,
how fast you going?
Yeah, right. Slow this thing down.
Yeah, I was like, I'm about to put you out.
Hey,
I ain't gonna get out. I said, you up here trying to tell me how to drive? I said, Granny, you ain't never drove anything.
Hey, I see people all in the chat, right?
What they talking about?
Few people all in the chat talk about Ocho, you dead wrong. And so for anybody that's already been in this situation, has had a situation like this where they felt the woman, whoever they seeing at the time, goes in the front, right? If the situation happened to you before, in general, everybody that's talking trash, I guarantee you're not with that woman no more. I bet you not.
Is guys saying that or is women saying that?
I mean, ain't no telling. Probably women, probably guy. Either way it goes, I bet they not with the man no more. You know? Hey, come on, man. Please.
Look here. We differ. Look, it's okay. I mean, Joe and I see sometimes. Ocho and I see stuff one way. Joe see it another. Sometimes Joe and I see things one way. Ocho sees it another. Sometimes Ocho and Joe and Joe see something one way, and I see it another. It is what it is. I mean, to get unanimity on an issue like this is probably not going to happen. I think the background, how we were raised, and the environment that we were in, I think it kind of creates how we view things, the prism in which we view things now. Yeah, and it's okay.
I tell you what. If Cambodia want to sit in the front seat right now, she can. You know why?
Yeah, we know why. Your mama's
because my mama. Unless my mama come down, from heaven and say, "Baby, I'm finna ride with y'all," she gonna be in the front.
Damn, boy.
Well, if Granny came down, you best believe everybody getting in the back. There ain't gonna be nobody but her and I. So, as a matter of fact, if Granny came down here, I might not be in the trunk because I'm gonna be scared my damn self. So she might be in the trunk by herself.
Hey, could you imagine that? Hey, boy, just the thought of that, boy, that's scary as hell, boy.
He couldn't imagine it.
Hey, Ocho Joe, they're saying today's graphic was the best one yet. What you thinking?
Hell yeah. Hey, the graphic team.
The best one?
Hold on. as an R&B guy, graphic team showed their ass today. Hey, what took the cake was when I seen Twan ass back there in the back. hey, Twan fit right in, don't it? Hey, boy, that's a hard picture. Hey, man, if you grew up in the 90s, you already know what Jodeci is. Come on, bro.
Boy, look here. Boy, they got me skinny to the mug. I'm on that Zempic hard, Ocho.
Oh yeah. That Zempic got you. It looked like I'm on a little bit too though, but it's all good.
Hey, listen, the graphic team has had so many tens when it comes to some of the graphics that they've done night by night. Hey. There's no way. Even as great as this is, there's no way I can say this is best. Because it's been too many good.
But like the last, basically for like the last 5-6 months, they've been on a historic.
They've been on a historic.
I think if you're a real music head like myself, you enjoy all of them, but this one here, like I've been keeping up. I've been tallying up on all these.
The graphics,
all these graphics, and I'm gonna try to get them printed off and do my little 1-2 with them. So I appreciate y'all for this, man. It's hard. I ain't gonna lie, this hard. When I seen this, I was driving. I was like, I almost lost control.
Hey, we gotta win something. We gotta win an image just for graphics.
Man, we got to.
We gotta win something just for graphics alone.
Hey, this hard.
Even if you say which we know we have great content. But even if you say, well, I don't like their content, you can't find somebody that got better graphics than
Nah. Hey, look, even how the Nightcap sign is where it would be Jodeci, like how they made it look just like that. Like, bro, it's the little small things that I see that's like, man, that's hard, bro. Featuring
Nikki ain't got nothing better to do with her time.
Yeah. Featuring Antoine Walker. That's hard, bro. Yeah. That's hard. That's hard.
Yeah, this is but they
What, Unc, you over there coughing?
Huh?
Oh.
No,
I heard that cough. No, I'm good.
Okay.
Hold on, how y'all put a tattoo on me and everything? Damn.
They got you right, man. Hey,
they got a tattoo. Right. Goddamn Ocho look like he's standing back there like he guarding the sale.
Hey, really, on real talk though, Ocho look like he really fitted. Hey, Ocho, you look normal as I don't know what enough.
Yeah,
look like we got a little shot of.
You know,
look like me and Unc got a little shot of Ozempic, but it's all good.
Man, look at my collarbone. They got me looking like Ocho. Look at my clavicle showing, man. Come on, man.
Hey, needless to say though. Funny. It's hard, bro. It's hard. This is one of my favorites. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Dang.
Y'all see, hey.
All right.
Y'all see how them boys, see how we got them boots on, them boots with them. Man, the 90s was fire, bro. Y'all can't say
it was fire, bro. Hey, it was. I mean, for those that weren't able to experience that time, whether it was the music, whether it was the culture. Man, some of the things we were able to do, just Joe, just being outside, Joe.
Yeah.
Just being outside. Everybody ain't had their phones out, when you went places. I mean, it was different. It was different. It would never, ever be like
them
that.
Them Timbs hurt my knees. That's probably why my knees bad, wearing them damn Timbs.
Matter of fact, hey, what's the boots we had back then, Joe?
We used to have Eastland boots. Used to have them look.
Yeah, Eastland. And the ones that they wear in the Army, too. We used to go buy them.
The military boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, the military boots.
That
the black boys,
yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if I still got them. I had a Versace pair like that.
Did you?
Yep. Yep. But man, I had Tim in every color. I had Tim from the butters to black to green to red. I had every color. And had the overall. And had the overalls, the Sean John overalls to match too.
Yeah.
Joe, you might not be young enough, what? Joe. Did you? Hey, you had some MC Hammer pants?
I did.
Nah, I ain't had no MC Hammer.
I did pants. The one that sag in the crotch area.
You did? You had some? Hey, I think the company. I think it was called Z Cavarici. I can't remember the Z. It was Z something, man, and they had the same silhouette and how they were made. But I had a few of them things.
Yeah, boy, I should type right all through that joint.
Hey, I know. I know y'all had them. What you call them? Them what they call? The parachute pants.
Yeah.
Y'all had the parachute pants.
Yeah.
Had all the damn zippers on them.
Yeah. Right? Hey, boy, them was some days, boy. Hey, Joe, you remember Lottos?
Yeah.
Lottos.
What about Etonics? Remember Etonics?
Them
I don't
black
remember
joints.
You remember
I don't
Etonics,
remember
Joe?
them.
What about LA Gear?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh man. What about Elise, Joe? You had
Yes,
some Elise's?
sir. Yes, sir.
Ooh, them some good days,
Man.
boy.
Yeah, I had waist was 34, had some 42 jeans.
Hey, we all wear the big ass pants.
5X jackets. Man, it was the times back there.
Man.
All right, it's time
That
for our
was some
final
good
segment of the evening. It's time for Q and A.
Them Z Cavaricci pants, man. I remember them things, boy.
Before we get to the super chat, we got 4 video voicemails from our Discord. Let's take a listen.
I'm a big fan of Nightcap. As you can see, I'm a Laker fan now. I'm no longer there. I'm a Laker fan now. Shannon Sharpe, if you wouldn't have said what you said about Joel Embiid, we was up 3-1. You talk shit about Joel Embiid. Ocho and Joe said the man could do what he do. The nigga went ham every game since then. After you said what you said, Shannon Sharpe, that nigga went ham. So, because of you, I got to put this down, and I got to pick this up, baby. King James, we already know who the GOAT is. You know what it is. Huh? But Shannon Sharpe, you got to, come on, bro. You the one woke Embiid up.
He need to wake his ass up again.
He took a nap tonight. Look, the thing was, I didn't say Embiid couldn't play. I said that my problem with him is availability. Is playing.
Yeah.
When he play, he hell. But we gonna see. He gonna definitely need to be game 6 and 6 and 7. Joel Embiid to beat the Knicks in this series.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got
All right, let's take a listen to the next one.
What's good, Unc? What's good, Ocho? What's good, Iso? Hey, I just wanted to ask you guys, since Boston's out, who you think's gonna come out the East now, you know? But you already know we got that Celtics fact going on right now, man. Oh yeah.
Who you got, Joe? Who you got coming out the East? You got Detroit and the Cavs. You got the Knicks and the Sixers.
Man, I'm a roll with Detroit, bro. I'm a roll with Detroit.
Ocho, you got the Knicks?
Yeah, I got the Knicks. I like Embiid. And obviously the conversation about last series really had nothing to do with them collectively. I mean, as a group, but as for the team to come out the East, I got the Knicks. Matter of fact, not only are the Knicks gonna go to the finals, right? The goddamn Statue of Liberty, she finna walk out that water too.
She finna lead the island.
She finna lead the island, boy.
Who you got?
I like Detroit, but I don't know if they can beat the Knicks. I don't know if they can beat the Knicks. But flip a coin. I ain't got no coin. But I'll take, you know what? I'll rock with Brunson.
Okay.
Oh, now you.
He a prisoner of the moment though. He
I
a
ain't
prisoner.
got no choice. I can either take Detroit. I'm hoping Detroit and the Knicks meet in the conference finals. That's what I'm hoping.
Okay.
Let's take a listen to the third one.
Yo, what up, Big Three? My fault I'm on this in a bonnet. Y'all don't got enough hair for that, so y'all don't need to worry about it. Anyway, let me get your top 3 route runners, Unc and Ocho, straight route running. Now, ISO, let me get your top 3 isolation, just bag work players. All time. See y'all.
What you got, Ocho?
Hey, when he say route run, he talk about all
time,
or
all
like
time.
route runs right now. Woo, shoot.
That's tough.
That's real tough, boy. I'm talking about route running. Like, I don't need no help. Like, I don't need my offensive coordinator's help at all. Just line me up. I could just go. I'm going Marvin Harrison 1. I'm going Marvin Harrison 1 simply for the fact, Unc, he stayed on one side of the field.
He lined up on the right side.
And he never moved. And he got it off the muscle. My number 2, I'm gonna go with Jerry. I'm gonna go with Jerry because obviously he's an elite route runner.
Yeah, I don't think he gets enough credit either, Ocho.
Yeah. And my third would have to be there's so many other options, so many other players I can go with. Isaac Bruce,
Torrey,
Jimmy
Smith,
Torrey Holt.
Devontae.
But I'm going Devontae third.
Okay.
I'm not even putting me in that. I'm not even putting me in that group. I'm going Devontae third. Yeah.
Man, I'm surprised you didn't put AB in there.
That's why I said there's so many other options.
Because you talk about all time, it's a really, really good route runner.
Really, really good. Hey, hell, Julio, even at his size, being able to sit down the way he does and get out and get. Oh man, it's so many. But those three, that's my top 3.
Joe, you bad guys.
As far as bag, where I'm talking about straight like, I'm talking about that bag. I'm gonna go Kobe. I'm gonna go Kyrie. Kyrie got a mean bag.
Oh, Kyrie ever.
And I'm gonna go JH, bro. James Harden. James Harden in Houston, when he first got to Houston, his bag work was impeccable.
Hey, he went dummy with it.
Yeah, Hard was on some dookie with that stuff, boy.
Hey, matter of fact, I'm glad you said that, Joe. Where you put Jamaal Crawford when it come to bag work?
I'll put Jamaal up there, bro. Jamaal got a nice bag, 6'6".
Yeah,
long, got a nice left to right crossover. Jamaal got it, bro.
Yeah.
He right up there with them boys for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And the final one, let's take a listen.
You all right, Joe? Damn, boy. Hey, Joe, I ain't gonna lie to you. That game the other night, that was worse than belt to ass. The Knicks told y'all to go outside and pick out a switch. That's how bad that shit was, Joe. But hey, you said you got the Thunder coming out the West. Now, the Spurs are playing the Wolves with no Ant-Man, and they probably going to have to play OKC without Jalen Williams. So, Joe, it's never too late to come to the dark side, boy. Never too late to change your pick. Hey, and send that bread you owe Ocho, send that to Unc.
Hey, I know he pissed off with that Spurs hat on. I know he pissed off tonight. He can talk all this shit he want to, but I know he pissed off with that Spurs hat on tonight.
Filthy McNasty, Cambodia. Hell, somebody got to verify Ocho Frico stories. Question for ISO and Tone. Did you watch much tape in the NBA as NFL players did? Thanks, much love, and still.
Yeah.
How much tape did you watch, Joe?
I watched a lot of tape. I mean, hell, before, because not only am I watching tape on the guys that I'm gonna be guarding, but I'm watching tape Unc and Ocho and see how they guard guys who score the ball, or how they gonna guard me. You know, do they double, or do they send you baseline on defense? It's all little small, minute things that you really have to lock into, especially when you're the guy, because you have to understand tendencies, you have to understand defensive assignments. And you have to understand the guy who you guarding, the do's and don'ts. You know, don't give him no dead threes. Don't give him no spot up shots. You know, make everything tough. So hell, you gotta watch film, because what you want to do, you want to know the plays they gonna run for the guy who you guard. And you want to know them to the T. You want to know them better than hell he know them.
Mm-hmm.
You're absolutely right. You got to, because you want to know what they want to. I mean, obviously, there is no perfect play. All you're basing it on is a percentage. This is what they do in this down and distance. This is what they do in this area of the field. This is the coverage that they run in this formation.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, if they run this is what works against that. If they run that, this is what works against this. So it's a but you need to know.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than that, going out there blind. And sometimes they're going to get you. They get to practice, and they're going to throw a couple of coverages in that you didn't get to go over in that formation and that down and distance in that area of the field. And that's okay. Just don't turn the ball over. Just don't do something dumb.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Brandon Martinez, will Luka be back to support the Lakers tomorrow like Ant did today? No.
What you mean? Are you saying play?
Yeah.
Yeah, he talk about play.
I think they were talking about just being on over there clapping. Are you
know it?
Nah, he said like Ant did today.
Nah, he ain't gonna play. Hell no, he ain't gonna play.
Laney Ray, what's up, Laney? What's up, guys? Haters gonna say it's fake, but the Wolves had the Spurs number tonight. Unlimited minutes for Ant, plus no AO. Wolves are back.
They did. They look good, man. They look good. I like, all those guys accepting the challenge. Obviously, they hear the stuff that's being said, about the Spurs supposed to be great. They could potentially win a title. Man, them dudes ain't gonna lay down for them, man. They came in there and threw the whole kitchen sink at them boys.
Youth Peoria says Ocho tried to tell y'all Wemby soft like butter. Wolves in 5.
Ooh.
I don't know if I'm gonna go that far.
Yeah, I wouldn't call him soft, but they did have him out of rhythm tonight. Being physical, being aggressive, challenging him as much as they could, making everything difficult.
Sexy Ed Boy, this is a great question, guys. Would you rather have a woman who loves you enough to let you be weak in a moment, or a woman who respects you so much she won't let you? Ocho? You want your woman to love you enough to let you be weak in a moment, or a woman that respects you so much she won't let you?
A woman that respects me so much that she won't let me. Because most of the time, those moments of weakness they use against you when they're angry.
Well, it depends on what the weak moment is.
Right.
I can't say that. I ain't vouching.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm saying like if you have a death in your family. Hell, you know.
Oh, now that's different,
well, I'm just
Joe.
saying. I'm saying it comes in many different forms and facets, Ocho. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I got you.
Nah, I want somebody. I want somebody that loves me enough to let me be weak in a moment.
Yeah.
Because when I'm not weak, I'm gonna need you to be strong.
There you
because
go.
you say you're my backbone.
Yeah.
Backbone holds us up. So I don't want you to tell me something that you're not capable of being.
Hello.
Because I'm gonna do my absolute best to be strong. That's the way I was raised. Barney and Mary raised me like
Absolutely.
that. But there are gonna be times that I'm not gonna be able to stop. Hey, but I'm gonna need you to pick my chin up. I'm gonna need you to tell me, Shannon, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody say they can be strong until it comes a time where you have to be strong.
Do you hear me, man?
Boy.
Woo.
And you don't know what it's like to be weak until you have to have somebody help you.
Man, oh my God.
Hey.
So for me, and I don't let my guard down often to let people see that side of me.
Yes, sir.
But if you're in my space and I let myself down, all I need to know, if I fall, you gonna catch me?
And sometimes
I already know
how
what
it is. Everybody say they're gonna catch you when you're falling because goddamn normally, hey, that's performative because that's when everything is happy, especially the honeymoon. The honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
The dopamine ain't wore off yet. Everything is smiles and happy when there's no obstacles.
Yeah.
You ain't been to no problems, huh? No trials, no tribulations. Well, yeah, it's easy to say what I would do, but when the problems arise, will you still feel the same way?
Yeah, that's the thing,
man.
Everybody says, and see, that's the thing, Ocho. People say, "Oh, this is what I would have done." This until you face with a situation, you have no earthly idea what you would or wouldn't do.
Absolutely right.
And so, I want someone that loves me so much. She said, "Come cry on my shoulder." I had someone tell me, she said, "Shannon, you've been strong for everybody in your life. Who's been strong for you? When you hurt, when you bent, because you're never going to be broken.
Right.
Who can you go to?"
Right.
I understand that I have to be strong. I have to be strong for a lot of different reasons. Physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically. I have to be strong for a lot of reasons. But there have been times you don't know how, you don't know when, you don't know where. Because, Granny used to always say all the time, say, boy, everybody, you either entering the storm, you're in the storm, or you're exiting the storm. You leave it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, look, I've been strong, but it ain't nothing like having that somebody that's, hey, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. You down today, and that's why I'm here. But you're going to be up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to let you stay down long enough to feel sorry for yourself. Mm-hmm. But it's okay. Man. Good question, sexy head boy. Dr. Frankie L. Bellamy, Doc, how you been? Hey, fam, what do you call a pig that knows karate?
Pork chop.
Pork chops. Big Mike 1, Knicks and 6.
Knicks and 6.
Mr. trying to figure it all out. Spider-Man, Batman, Candyman, Ant-Man, Wolves and 7. Farmer boy, Unc Ocho Iso question. If you three competed against each other on Survivor, who would win? Say you're all in tip-top shape, 25 years old. Much love from the Bay. Absolutely, Shannon Mofo Sharpe.
No, I get you, boy.
Joe. Hold on, Joe. Did you hear what he said?
Yeah.
He said at 25.
Yeah. You would cut up like some onion.
What?
Hey, that cutting up like some onions ain't got nothing to do with surviving.
First of all, Ocho, you do realize I was just 5 years away from surviving. I was just 5 years removed from no water, no indoor plumbing, eating raccoon. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey,
I was just 5 years removed from that, Ocho.
And we still talk about survivor.
Yes.
Survivor.
Yes.
I understand. I understand the conditions you come from. I understand the conditions and what you had to deal with growing up. But young brother, you're not surviving like I did out there in the wilderness where you got to fend for yourself.
Boy, you drew up the central heating and cooling.
Who?
You.
Boy, I had a goddamn ceiling fan in my wall. What you talking about?
We ain't have no ceiling fan.
I mean, no, not ceiling fan. What you call a fan, Joe? In the wall from outside?
The little AC unit joint.
Oh, you had a window AC.
It used
to.
Man,
what you talking about?
It used to drip.
Yeah, how you know?
Yeah, we had one too.
I actually had a little bucket right there.
We didn't have that. We had them fans. We had them isolated fans. That box fan, we call them. They call the box fan. You had the big square ones, and then you had the one that rotate.
Yeah.
I still got. I got about 5 of them in my house. I ain't gonna be without one. I go to the hotel. Every hotel I go to, they got one. That's another thing that Shelly already done called. Hey, he needs a humidifier. He needs a fan. I need it for the noise. I need noise. I gotta have noise. I can't have it quiet. I need to have noise.
Damn dog going crazy out here.
Hey.
But somebody on our property, Joe. Hey, get that pistol out, what?
Hey. First of all, Ocho, you don't know how to skin no animal to eat it.
What? Hey, Unc, I know how to skin. I know how to skin.
How you skin?
Squirrel. I know how to squirrel. I know how to skin fish.
You scale fish.
You got to remember now. You got to remember. I used to hunt down here in Miami. Now I know I'm in the inner city, but as a kid, I used to explore. You hear me? And my grandma used to always say, "Baby, if you can get them iguanas now, if you can get them iguanas, you get them squirrel. Keep them off my goddamn mangoes." I used to keep them boys out of my grandma mangoes. I had my slingshot. Sometimes to catch them, I used to skin them.
Yeah.
I'm just
Joe, you know how to dress an animal? So if we were to kill a squirrel, we were to kill a raccoon or deer or something, do you know how to dress it? You know how to kill clean?
Hell no, I ain't gonna say a lot of y'all. No.
I know he don't.
Hey, Joe. Yeah, I do. It's on YouTube. It show you how to do it on YouTube.
I ain't got to go to YouTube.
You saying you can skin an animal up?
Yeah, I do. I can.
Hey, Joe. I don't believe it.
See, first of all,
you got to show me.
If we're in the wilderness, we're not worried about trying to preserve the hide, especially of a raccoon. So we just go, we just split his back. You pull one side, I pull the other, pull his ass out. We cut the legs, I bust him down the middle, take the guts out. We're gonna take him to the water, we're gonna clean him all up. Hopefully we got some pans out there, or we just gonna put a stick, run a stick through him and put him across the open fire. If it's a deer, we're gonna hang him upside down, we're gonna cut him through the inside. Come on.
What? Hey, I'd like to see you do this.
Yeah, hey, listen, he explained it like they explained it on YouTube, man. I ain't bad.
How you think?
That's the same way they explain it to you on YouTube. I need to see video footage. We need to go hunt.
How do you
How
think
about
we
that?
clean the squirrels? How you think we clean the raccoons? Until my brother, my brother could case a raccoon out. I don't know if he can still do it. That was 40+ years ago. But yeah, for sure. Hog,
we need
dress
to,
a hog.
Hey, how about we go
get that hot scalding water, Joe?
Yeah.
Turn him down. I'm talking about scalding water, so the hair come off real cool. And then we're gonna take that razor and make sure we got it all off it.
Damn.
Yeah. Then we bust him down. We're gonna keep the heart. We're gonna keep the inside. You gonna get some chilling, cause you know everything. You eat everything on the pig. You don't throw nothing away. You don't throw a damn thing away. You got the maw, you got the testes, you got the liver, you got all that.
Hey, eating everything. Boy, who you telling?
Damn.
Boy, I used to love it. Hey, when my mama would come down for special occasions or come down for Christmas, man, my grandfather gonna kill them. I have my uncle come, they kill them hogs.
Yeah.
We gonna eat good. Eat good. Or them people come and like, oh, Mary, you want a raccoon? You want to? Yeah, boys, go out there and get him. And cause see, the thing is, they be already undressed because all they wanted was to hide.
Yeah.
So they sell them now. I think they probably charge 20, 25, I don't know, $15, $20, say. But back then they would just give you away.
Yeah.
But you know, they had to leave at least 2 feet on because people's puppies and all kind of stuff. But we don't have to get through that. But yeah, yeah, Joe. Back in the day, Barney and Mary, you had to learn how to do all that. Clean fish.
Yeah.
That's why I hated cat. Boy, my grandma gave me a beer, my brother. Told me she gonna beat out because we catching the fish and throwing them back because we didn't want to clean them.
Yeah.
boy, granny, grit them teeth. I'm gonna click all of this. Cause I didn't want to clean. Man, catch all them fish. You gotta clean them.
I already know. I done seen it. I done been there.
Yeah, we probably still got that fish scaler because you can do it with a knife. We used to do it with a knife. You got the fish scaler, and then you got the catfish. You got the skinners.
Mm-hmm.
See, Ocho don't know nothing about that, Joe.
I know he don't. He just talking.
I told you everything you could do, I could do. I did that in the city. I'm telling you.
But we going fishing. We gonna see. Everybody, because everybody doing a lot of talking. Everybody talking about they can do this.
Hey, hold on.
We gonna find out.
Hey, scaling the fish is easy. Let's get out there in them woods, man.
Ocho,
let's hunt some deer.
I'm not going.
Let's hunt some. Hey, let's hunt some water buffalo.
First of all, you don't know how to handle a gun.
Who don't?
Ocho.
Why bring that thing from the hip? Boy, stop playing me.
See, that's why I ain't going out there.
That's the problem.
Why are you taking a handgun in the woods, Joe, to hunt?
With a switch. What you use?
Yeah. What we hunting? And I tell you what we using. Hunting quail.
Hey,
you use a 12 gauge. You need bird shot.
Nah.
What else you hunting? You use a 30-06. You can use a 12 gauge. You hunt deer. I mean, it all depends on what season it is. Sometimes you have to use a bow, but I ain't never shot a bow. But I've shot a 12 gauge. I shot a 30-06. Well, you need a 308, 243. What you need?
I can do my damage with a bow. You give me a bow, I can do my damage with that.
You ever shot a bow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, are you the Cub Scout too? You know, we had to take bow lessons, boy. Scouts honor, boy.
I'm saying, I'm gonna go fishing with Ocho, but anything with no firearm, he not gonna shoot me in the ass like Dick Cheney did.
I ain't gonna shoot you.
Cause he don't know how to.
man,
Ocho, Joe, he don't know how to carry a gun. He talking about he got the gun like he in the military, all up on his shoulder. He don't know if he in the front, he got it down to the ground, he got it to the side.
Hey, Unc. Unc, I always got my gun at 6 o'clock, baby. You ain't got to worry about nothing. I always got that boy at 6 o'clock, boy. You good. Hey, I got you. Hear me? Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, I ain't saying I'm Private Ryan.
What you saying?
But you know.
Ocho.
Okay. Yeah.
If you in the front, you like this.
Yeah.
Or you can have you can carry it like this.
No.
If you in the
put
front,
that thing down.
You can't carry this if you in the back. That's why I'm not messing with you. Because you gonna carry yours and you gonna be in the back and shoot somebody in the ass.
You didn't hear me, did you? I say, Cat, point that thing down to 6 or 7 o'clock now. You carrying it wrong now.
Ocho,
let me teach you something.
In the front. Let me ask you a question. How you gonna shoot something and you come up on a quail and you got it down here? You got to have it damn near ready to shoot.
No, you don't. Well, you don't know how to hunt? What kind of hunter are you?
I just say we hunting
quail.
Well, you hunt,
hey, you hunt like Elmer Fudd, huh? That ain't the way I hunt.
How you hunt?
You got your gun over. You got your gun over. I know how you
hunt. You hunt two-legged hunt. You two-legged hunt.
Yeah.
And you driving a vehicle. So
yeah.
This man here, Joe. I'll let you go, Joe. Y'all, you go. You and Joe go out there hunting.
No. We all gotta be together.
Oh no.
Yeah, we got.
That man ain't never had a shotgun. He ain't never carried a shotgun. He ain't never shot a shotgun. He ain't never shot no high-powered rifle.
Hey, you see, I'm glad you view me like that, and I'm glad you view me in that light. You hear me? I'm glad you do, but that's not.
We're gonna put some blanks in his gun, bro.
Okay.
Give him some blanks. Just see how he do on his first couple shots. Just see how he do.
Hey, y'all talk about guns. I don't even need nothing. Huh? Just put me out there. Put me some cleats on and tell me what we going to hunt.
No.
I do the
Joe,
rest.
He coming out there with cologne. He got on red. The animals smelling him. They see him. He don't stay down with it.
Hey, I don't need to be down. I'm gonna be upwind. Just douse me with some of that urine. Yeah. Put that thing on me, boy. I'm gonna have him a fatigue.
We give him a BB gun, Joe. Let him shoot some robins or some blue jays or something.
I'm ready, boy.
We can't give him nothing where he can hurt himself.
Right.
Brother Franklin, what's up, Ocho, for the Unc Iso gonna see in slow motion, and the saxophone from the boys in the hood gonna be playing when he gets that knee to the face.
Hey, boy, you right about that,
man,
boy.
Please.
You right about that, boy. Yeah, Joe.
Boo.
And Capelot said, "What's up, y'all? Philly losing by almost 40 is crazy. Do y'all also believe Wemby will be the 5th player to ever have a quadruple double?"
Yeah, I think he can definitely get that quadruple double. Yeah. I mean, because the way he blocks shots, it's so easy, man. I'm like, I know he didn't get the triple double to, huh?
I'm trying to think. Nate Thurman, Akeem Olajuwon, David Robinson, and Alvin Robertson. I think they're the only 4 off the top of my head that I can remember. Nate Thurman was the first. Olajuwon got it, and they took I think it took a rebound or a block away from him, and he came back 2 games later and got it again.
Damn. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Because Wemby passes well enough to get 10 assists.
Yeah.
And obviously he can score a rebound, and then the way he blocks shots, yeah, he gonna be in there. He gonna get one. Yep. He might get one this series.
He might. You know, Tim Duncan, like they got one against against the Nets. He had a 20-20-10-8 game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, against the Nets. 20 points, 10 rebounds. I think he had either 10 assists or 10 blocks and 8 something.
Damn.
What? 21, he had 21, 20, 10, and 8. But look up the quadruple doubles. I think Nate Thurman was the first one to do it, and then Alvin Robertson did it. Alvin Robertson did it with steals. Obviously, Olajuwon and David Robinson did it with blocks and assists. Oh, but you know what, Joe? You know what people gonna say?
What?
You Googled it. How am I gonna Google it? I don't know what people gonna ask me. Two San Antonio Spurs did it. Allen Robinson was a damn good defender.
He was hell of one.
Damn good. What do y'all think? What do you rank Jason Witten all time for tight ends? As a Cowboy fan, I wouldn't take him over Gonzo, Gronk, Gates, Kelsey, to name a few. He was damn good.
Yeah,
Played a number of years. He was very, very durable. Not flashy.
Nope.
He was like he a pickup truck.
Just got it done.
Just got it done.
Yep.
A pickup truck.
Yeah, I mean his style of play wasn't aesthetically pleasing, which is why he doesn't. You think all the people he put in front of him, all of their game style was good to look at. It's awesome to look at.
Yes, sir.
Is he up for the Hall of Fame this year? No, he didn't. Oh, is he next year? Witten. When is he up for the Hall of Fame? I mean, him and Gonzo. Hell, I think they ain't missed. I think Gonzo missed one game, but Kelsey hadn't missed a whole lot of games.
He was eligible this year.
He didn't make it. Okay. Ocho, I'm sorry. You usually say some BS when you're talking about basketball, even stressing Unc out. But you've been spitting facts lately. Yeah.
Yeah, he getting better.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, give me. Hey, I'm gonna take me a crash course, right?
Yeah.
And when I come back next year, and it's time for basketball season, and I'm on here sounding like goddamn Tim Legler, goddamn Doris Burke and George Sedano and Stephen A. and some of them boys. Hey, listen, I'm telling you, I'm gonna start taking over basketball segments. I'm gonna get there now. Especially, hey Joe, this is why I'm gonna kill him, Joe. When I start learning the terminology.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I start talking about the terminology and
He was in the dunker spot. When
I start talking like that, Unc,
they put him in the
hey, you know I've arrived.
Okay.
Hey, you know I've arrived.
Hey, he showed, he lagged, he hedged.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, boy, I get to that point, Joe, like I can talk soccer. Hey, boy, it's a wrap.
Hey, they ain't gonna be able to keep you off TV, is they, man?
Hey, well, who you telling? Shh, man.
Go Birds. How in the hell is this just one game? And they beat Atlanta by 50, beat the Sixers by 30 plus. It ain't our fault they went 7 games. Preach, Ocho. Clearly, he's a Knicks fan.
Right.
Who? I'm a Heat fan.
Nah, he talking about the
right
person.
now though.
Oh, okay.
Pappy Ray. Your hip gonna give out in that batting cage if you guys no way you can hit better percentage than Ocho. I'll bet anything on that. My hip good. It's the knee.
Hey, the fact that y'all think y'all can think y'all can outdo a 5-tooler in high school. That's
yeah.
Boy, I know I got you.
A shovel, a rake, a lawnmower, a weeder. Those are the tools he talking about, Joe. I know he's talking about.
I see.
He's talking about they're here for average, for power, steal a base. Field.
Oh, you pick that front leg up when you get ready to swing.
Hey, Joe, I ain't gonna bring it up too high. Just a little bit to give me a little leverage.
I got you.
You know when I'm coming forward.
I got you
with it. That's
I got
all. Yeah. Hey, Joe, I'm gonna come to balance with that thing and let go now.
Okay.
It's all in the hips.
Hey, ISO, that game 6 was worth BTA. The Knicks told the Hawks to go outside and pick a switch.
It was bad, man. Hey, look, I ain't no grape grown. I'm still pissed off behind that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Mashburn said you could only eat 3 fast food restaurants forever. What y'all picking?
Give me a.
Man, y'all already know the answer to that. Why
Hey, is
y'all
Waffle
even
House?
ask me?
You consider Waffle House fast food?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm at the Waffle House
Joe, I go
show.
Where you think I'm going when we finish the
You
night?
ain't going Waffle House.
Shh, man, boy.
I'm going Waffle House.
Fast food, man. I don't eat fast food like that.
I'm going.
Hey, McDonald's, Waffle
Chick-fil-A.
House, and
Okay.
See?
Give me IHOP. I'll take IHOP.
give me IHOP. That's my morning.
I'll take IHOP, Raising Cane's,
Oh, boy, you
and
said
Chick-fil-A.
something. Yeah, hey, see, I'm going Waffle House because I got to get that pecan waffle, baby. That pecan waffle with them 6 eggs scrambled. Oh, yeah.
Damn, 6?
I need that protein, I need that protein, baby.
Damn.
Yeah, I get 6 eggs. Yeah.
Nah, bro, I can do about 2, 3. Any more than that, it ain't gonna be fun. It ain't gonna be fun in the room. That's too much sulfur for me, man. Hey, they say, hey, Mr. Sharpe, we brought you a couple of extra eggs. I don't know what for. They gonna be right there on that plate. When you come pick up this plate out this room, outside the door.
Hey, and give me a few slices of that crispy swine, that bacon. I want mine.
Oh yeah, I like that crispy swine. I gotta have
crispy.
that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? But when we go on our little excursion, you know, we gonna be, hit a couple of places,
Yeah.
Hey, let me know I'm ready, bro.
There you go. You always ready to do something.
Hey, listen, I'm ready, bro. Hey, a time will be had, bro.
And no cell phone.
I bet.
Oh, I don't need that. Hey, where we going? I don't need no cell phone, bro.
Yeah, you know Ocho, he gonna
need no cell phone.
Here you go. Hey, look at your boy.
Yeah.
Here's your boy Ocho Iso and Unc. You know, we out here in the Caribbean. You know what I'm saying? Giving up our location.
Hey, don't nobody need to know where we at,
bro. Jeremy Scott, as a lifelong Falcon fan, the 28-3 loss was the worst loss I ever witnessed. You couldn't talk to me about nothing for at least a week. Is there a loss, either as a fan or as a player, that haunts y'all still?
I can't. I ain't got one that stands out like that loss the other day.
No, hell no.
Man, I was so numb to losing, boy. Don't nothing haunt me. I'm just.
Man. For me, Jacksonville lost 96, losing the division round of the playoffs. That one. As a fan,
yeah.
2. When old boy from Villanova hit that shot against North Carolina.
Yeah.
That one. And probably game 3 when KD hit that 3 in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Cause they had led the whole game.
They did, bro.
Miss Lake Show, what it do, Nightcap? Love your chemistry. Please wish my friend Wiz, Pam a happy 20th anniversary. Nightcap always in the mix. Lakers in 6. Wiz, Pam, happy 20th anniversary. Boy, 20 years is
happy
a
20.
long time to know somebody, to relearn somebody, to re-fall in love with somebody. To do that for 20 years, congratulations, and to 20 more.
Yes, sir.
LeBron James, I'm trying to figure out how people can call Wemby the greatest defensive player performance ever in a playoff when Russell averaged 16, 24, 6, and 6 in 13 games in games 5 through 7 in the 68 finals. Wow.
Damn, man. Hey.
Well, they said Will had a, what was that? He had 30-something points, 20 rebounds, 24 blocks.
Damn.
10 assists. But they didn't. I mean, think about it. They didn't keep stats. They didn't keep block shots. Block shots didn't become official stat till like 73, 74. So up until then, they ain't call it. Brandon Crow, KD is ringless without Curry. For a great player, and as he is, he jumps ships too much. If he stays with OKC in 17, they get over the hump. He can't be the number 1.
If he stay with OKC, I think they definitely win a chip. But I mean, they always gonna hold that over his head, bro.
For sure.
He only won when he played with Golden State, and he hasn't won, since he left. Yes. Yeah, and they won one when he left.
Yes. Fellas, I hope all is well. My question is for King Iso. Jay Crossover is my second favorite player in NBA history. With that being said, what was it like watching his bag and work ethic up close? Love the show, fellas. Thanks.
Man, Jamahl, he played here in Atlanta with me for 2 years, and he was just a natural hooper, bro. I mean,
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I seen Jamahl work. I mean, he came to practice every day, put in the work, but he all the shots and crazy shots that y'all see him shooting, like, bro, he worked on that stuff, and in practice he was the same way. Like, he was a workaholic. He loved working on his game. Hell of a player.
Yeah, I saw him. I think I saw him at that Ritz-Carlton right there on the corner of Peachtree Dunwoody and Peachtree Road.
Oh,
I think
yeah?
he had a red Rolls Royce.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I started to pull up on us and get it up.
Hey, you know what my favorite move is from Jamahl?
What's
bro?
it?
You know how when people do crossovers, you know how they do it from the
Yeah.
front, right to
Yeah.
left or left to
Oh, you
right.
like-
When he used to do from the back though, and he come back with it, I'm like, man, that's so
And he
raw.
be hopping with it.
And he hop with it, yeah. He hop with it, man. That shit dope as hell.
Mike, what up, Big Three? Since y'all discussed teams having to make tough money decisions after winning, would you want the NBA or the NFL to ever take away the salary cap like baseball? I sure as hell would. Hell yeah, NFL.
The NBA didn't have no salary cap.
They did not.
Used to come in with a bag, getting 60, 70 million.
Big Dog, I think Big Dog Glenn Robinson was the last one that got that.
Yeah.
Ooh, Slim, I need y'all opinion. Jay-Z or Nas, Mary J or Beyonce?
Here you go.
Mary J and Beyonce are like totally two different people. At least Jay-Z and Nas, okay, you got rap. But
Yeah.
Beyonce and Mary J ain't even, that's not even a comparable comparison.
No. No, who you got, Jay-Z or Nas?
I got Jigga, bro.
Who you got, Ocho?
Damn. I'm gonna go with Nas, boy.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with Nas.
I like both, but I'm gonna just go with Nas.
This nigga cutting up.
Who that?
Hey, you going to the concert? You going to see Hove at what is it, Yankee Stadium?
That's in July. You going?
Nah, I ain't going to that.
No, hell no. Man, Beyonce, man, you got to give me somebody that's comparable to Mary J, or give me somebody comparable to Beyonce.
Right.
Well, who the hell is comparable to Beyonce?
But I'm just saying, okay, let's just say, okay, if you say
Ain't nobody.
I'm trying to think. In today's time, I mean, but
Ain't nobody.
well, hell, I mean, if you say Mary J is more comparable to a Fantasia or to a Jennifer Hudson or something like that. They say a Jasmine Sullivan.
She could go, boy.
Who that?
Mary J.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
She out here. She got a residency out here.
Does she?
Yeah.
She performing?
Yeah.
I want to come check Mary out now.
Nah, they need to have some old school band. They need to have like Earth, Wind and Fire, Ohio Play or stuff like that.
Hey, now we
Cool
talking.
in the Gang, Atlantic Star,
Now we
Midnight
talking.
Star, something like that.
Come on
Heat
now.
Wave, the Stylistics.
Yeah.
I'll be there. I'll be the first one in line.
Would you say like Janet Jackson and Beyonce is comparable? Or Rihanna and Beyonce?
Yeah, probably.
I think because they do comparable music.
Hey, boy, that's tough. Boy, it's iffy though. It's iffy when you get there. You get to comparing Beyonce to any goddamn body, boy.
Well, I think the thing is like Stephanie Mills and Shaka, Patti LaBelle, Aretha.
Right.
But I don't know. I mean, I've never been to a Mary J concert. I've been to Beyonce, so I got to take Beyonce. I guess I'm gonna have to do like you, Joe. I'm gonna have to slide and check her out.
Yeah, she put on a show now.
That concludes this episode of Nightcap. We want to thank you guys for joining us. We want to thank our special guest, Antoine Walker, for joining us. Y'all know who I am. I'm your favorite Unc. There's my partner and co-host, the Liberty City legend, the Bingo Ring of Fame honoree, a former Pro Bowler and an All-Pro. That is Chad Ochocinco Johnson. And the third member of the Big Three, a 7-time NBA All-Star from the Atlanta Hawks. That is Iso Joe Johnson. We want to thank our very special guest, Antoine Walker, for joining us and discussing the games. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. We want to thank each and every one of you for your support, because none of this happens without you. So again, thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for staying up late with us, and thank you for staying throughout the entirety of it. We greatly, greatly appreciate your support. Again, thank you. Those looking to purchase a bottle of Shea by Laportier, head over to LaportierCognac.com to purchase you a bottle if it's currently unavailable in a state or city near you. It is a premium VSOP cognac. It's smooth. It's great tasting. It's the best tasting, smoothest VSOP cognac on the market. But it drinks like an XO. Please drink responsibly and stay safe. The Minnesota Timberwolves snatched home court with thanks to a 104-102 victory. They held Wemby to 5 points, 2 of 8 shooting, 0 for 3, and 1 for 2 of free throw attempts. Even though he had a historic night where he had a triple-double with 12 blocked shots, it was not enough. Ant-Man coming back, giving them 25 minutes, scored 18 points, got them over the hump as they win 104-102. And the New York Knicks throttle the 76ers, 137-98. Jalen Brunson got it going, and everybody else came along with him. OG had 18, Cat had 17, Mikal Bridges had 17, as they got lead, and they did not look back. So, again, thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow night. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. He's Iso. Peace.
Yeah.